No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today we are doing, we just interviewed Brandon Began.
Hey.
BMX interview, and now we're interviewing Connor Keating. He's a new guy on the scene. He's
It's the oral fecal syndrome.
He's stylish.
It's the oral
What is oral fecal syndrome? You guys have been
something
saying
Connor has. I
It's
think.
the oral fecal syndrome.
No, we're not allowed to say that. We got PG-13.
Connor.
No.
has
We can
oral-
ask
anybody this
First
table has
question:
oral
have you
fecal
ever
syndrome.
eaten a butt?
Yeah.
Have you ever had your butt eaten?
Yeah, I have.
Lean into the mic. Lean into the mic.
Lean into the mic.
Lean
Yes,
in.
I have.
Are you down with rope gang?
Yeah, I'm down with rope gang.
What does that mean? What does rope gang mean to you?
I don't know.
No. You gotta know.
You better know.
This is like a religion.
yeah.
Like, okay, describe. Like, let's say, like, some girls like, "What's rope gang?" You guys keep saying it in the comments. Like, what are you gonna say to her?
Dude, I don't really know.
Come back.
Then you're out of rope gang.
Come back into the Worcester shop and I'll show
But
you.
here's maybe like something you should say. Well,
I know what rope is.
My
like, I
friend
know the whole,
Adam,
like, yeah,
he's got a gang.
it's
It's called rope
large
gang.
twine wound together.
Yeah, it's a bunch of rope.
Do you feel like rope gang is your
Rope's the
gang?
nut.
Like, you are the leader of rope gang?
Well, I'm only no jumper, so
Who came up with it?
But do you feel like Redditors feel like the dude who owns Reddit is their leader? No, he's just sort of an
But yeah,
artificial
but this is like
ambassador.
this is on a whole different level. Al Sharpton actually brought this up. He did a speech
John
at
Reddit.
UCLA, and he brought up rope gang because he thinks it's a real gang.
I don't think
Yeah.
that happened.
That's a lie. I'm
Yeah, I think you're completely.
I think we should change it to oral fecal syndrome gang.
Ooh, it doesn't have quite the same. ring.
OFSG, that's a little...
On some shit, OFS.
It might be hard for non-English speakers to spell, whereas I feel like they might be okay with rope gang.
rope.
Oral fecal
Connor,
syndrome.
what's the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life?
Damn. I don't know. That's a hard one. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Probably someone like almost die.
How?
Just get hit by a car.
BMX?
No.
Get in the mic, and also, why does he not have
Sorry.
headphones? Put these on.
You want me to play?
Yeah, put on the can so you can hear yourself, because otherwise you ruin your own interview by
hear myself.
being a rapper.
Yeah.
Right. Give me some headphones.
It's oral fecal syndrome.
No, but yeah, I saw someone get hit by a car. I was riding. I ride this like little high school. Actually, my old high school,
Where?
Dearborn High School in Dearborn, Michigan. Wow, that's way better.
Oh, Michigan.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
MI.
Yeah, Dearborn, Michigan.
How close is that to Michigan?
To Detroit.
How close is Dearborn to Michigan?
How
It's
close
like-
is it to Detroit?
Dearborn's a couple
It's like
hours.
30 minutes.
How would you
Where
describe
are you?
Dearborn?
In the hand.
Because
I'm an
I
idiot.
always
It's like-
hear Mikey talking about how different all the,
like down here.
the Detroit suburbs are. How
Isn't
would you
it like
describe
the,
Dearborn?
Isn't it like the Islam capital of America?
Yeah, you know like a lot of Islamic phrases, so I'm kind of
he's-
curious.
And your drunk impersonation of what an Arab person sounds like is very offensive, but also quite convincing. So let's hear about this.
Okay, so Dearborn, Michigan, I believe is still the most Arab populated city in the U.S.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
believe so.
Yeah, you're right.
Still
you're
is.
right. Dearborn's where TRP skate park is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Transitions.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Jason
TRP.
Sachin. Yeah.
Shout out to Sachin.
That's
Yeah.
actually in Dearborn, in your town?
No, it's Dearborn Heights. Well, it's literally like right on the border of Dearborn Heights.
Okay.
I used to ride my bike like 5 minutes away to TRP. Shout out to Jordan Garland too. Holds it down there.
How does your family end up in the most populated? Are you?
I just that's where we've been my whole life.
But like, why?
One word, 2 syllables. Jihad.
That's racist.
No, it's just
How
like
many times have you been tried to be
racist.
converted?
That is racist.
Nah,
like,
never.
Right? No,
I
they don't
just,
do that
like-
either, right?
No.
We can edit that.
It's
We can edit
cool.
that part out.
Were you like a minority
No,
in your
it's
school?
not. It's not what you guys think. It's not. It's just like a normal
it's like-
city. It's like a New York City. It's,
It's
not
No, I
literally
know, I
no.
know.
Yeah.
It's like a normal suburbs. Like it's just there's more Arabs in the city. I went to Dearborn High School, which there were a lot of Arabs in my school. Like most of it was Arab, and then white people.
But so did you feel discriminated against in that
no,
environment?
not
ever,
at
or
all. No, not at all.
Okay.
Like they're like super friendly.
You
Like,
feel more
most
woke
of them.
because of it?
Yeah, like literally, like, cause I see shit on the like internet too, of like people like hating on them, saying shit. It's like, damn, if you don't really know who these people are, like, you can't really like say
because
shit,
you lived through 9/11 and you saw what like the fuck they had to go through.
Yeah,
What
like,
was that like?
At that time though, I really didn't like.
You're too young to comprehend.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
younger.
yeah.
So
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 22. I just turned 22. September
Catfish
18th.
is 63, so.
It's
Hold on to be your
71.
grandpa.
But yeah, shit. What were we talking about? Dearborn. Yeah, it's just like they taught me like Arab swear words and
Are
shit.
there
You know, I
any-
had
You
friends.
showed me Arab cribs one time. That was
Yeah,
that
Arab
was very,
cribs.
very funny.
Wait, what is that? It's like
It's like someone that I knew, like they had like a connection, like way before I knew anything like about YouTube. These dudes are already doing it, like making videos, and they do the Arab cribs. Like it's got like 1 million views on YouTube. Like it did pretty well, but it's basically a house in Dearborn. It's basically like someone being racist, but the dude doing it is an actual Arab. So he's obviously
making fun
can
of
do
himself.
it.
when
Dude, it's
Fusi,
so funny.
when
though.
Fusi first got into YouTube, those were some of the first videos he made where like Middle Eastern parents be like,
No, literally, that's what he did too. Like he showed
yeah.
like his mom throwing a sandal at him and shit. Like it's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
Yeah, Dearborn's tight. It wasn't bad. It's like it's getting shittier now because it is close to Detroit. So like,
Right.
Detroit is like getting out and everyone's coming out into the suburbs.
Really?
It's making it.
Everybody's
It's becoming a
leaving Detroit.
shithole.
Why is everybody leaving Detroit? It's getting worse.
No,
I heard it
Detroit's
was
getting way better. Detroit's getting way
Okay.
better. But like you know the people in Detroit, they're like coming to all the surrounding areas.
What, the
and
poor
just
people who
fucking
are like
shit up.
from there now they want to live in the suburbs, so
Well,
they're
like,
moving out.
A lot of people are moving into the suburbs. Yeah,
And
there's
then
like
there's
it's
a lot more
so-
crime that like follows
There's a
them,
lot
kinda.
more,
Oh.
a lot more. Like there's a shooting down the street from
Oh,
my
you're
house.
talking about black people.
Like no,
Wow,
no.
Rosemary.
Damn,
You're
Connor.
so problematic there.
Like,
I didn't say
no,
it,
it's
this fucking
every,
guy.
No, it's every. It's
Racist.
not just black people. It's
I feel like that was
everyone.
actually really offensive. Should I call you guys out on that or what? Who said black people?
I think that was
Connor,
Relevant
he was
just-
implying.
Well, I mean, he's saying
Just called it
people
out.
from
Just
the city
people.
who are being
I'm not-
displaced
I'm
because
not
of
discriminating any person.
Yeah.
Just every single like whoever
he
is in the
wasn't
city. Like
saying that.
no,
Rose
no,
was
just
like-
fucking shit
Connor-
up.
Let's talk about your family coming up.
Jeez.
My family? My family is awesome.
What was it
I
like?
have
Yeah, what was it
3
like growing up?
sisters. What was it like growing up? Oh man, it was crazy. It was definitely
3
crazy.
sisters.
3 sisters.
That'd probably be
I'm the
older.
only.
Older?
I'm the only boy.
So you know what women are all about? Do you feel like you have a connection with the feminine side of life or no? You ever like braid a girl's hair or like comb a girl's hair?
No, I've never done like anything like my one sister Mackenzie. She was like super tomboy, so I was into like hockey and skateboarding. She did the same, so like that's who I hung out with
Hockey's
most of
big
the time.
in Detroit.
Yeah, I played hockey my whole life, all the way up until
I'm wearing a
about,
hockey jersey right now.
Yeah.
Who is this? This is something that you got in
Red
the-
Wings,
Red Wings,
baby.
Brady.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
okay.
is actually my dad's jersey from. He took me
That's
to the
a fine-
Joe Louis to skate. Probably, I don't even know how old I was. I was young. I can barely remember.
Wow.
But there's a picture floating around somewhere of him wearing this jersey.
Uh-huh.
So I have it still. And
Wow,
I still
that's
wear
cool.
it. It's pretty tight.
How the fuck did you get into riding, being from Dearborn?
My dad buying me a bike. That's about it. Well, I skated though, and TRP was right down the street, so I knew about it. I hated BMX riders. When I was
There were some good spots at the mosque.
oh man, before no, man.
Just make that the every joke for the whole rest of the podcast.
make this too PC.
This is not No Jumper is not an Islamophobic podcast. It's just a podcast where we make fun of different religions.
I ain't said shit. I ain't said shit.
I have a lot of Arab
Don't
friends.
quote me, boy.
I ain't say shit.
I do.
All my
I
friends are
love
Arab.
them. But yeah, so I was skating before I rode BMX, and I saw BMX. I knew what it was. I would always jump like my shitty ass mongoose on the little X Factor kickers, try and jump my lawn and shit. So I knew like how to jump bikes. One day, my dad bought me a Haro, and I rode it to TRP because I didn't have a ride, and I didn't touch my skateboard that day.
Your dad just came home and said, "Here's a Haro,"
It was for my birthday.
but you asked for it.
No,
Weird. So why do you think he did that?
or he got me a bike and my sister a bike.
He could just kind of tell
But it
you
was
were.
funny because he gave me the mongoose at first and gave my sister the Haro, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Like I got the piece of shit, and she's got the nice ass one." But then he switched it, and he was like,
I
"This
thought
is yours."
mongooses were nice.
No, it was like straight like from Walmart.
So
like,
your dad just had a bunch of
cranks
money?
like
Was
that.
he in the mob or
No, my dad worked at a car dealership,
so he was in the mob,
a Chevy
kinda?
dealership. He was
Michigan's
a
got hardworking people.
body shop manager for many years, 20-some years.
What do you attribute to you sticking with BMX? Do you think the fact that like did you start going to the skate park a bunch after that?
Yeah, like how being like somebody from a small town where there's not a lot of skate parks and shit. How was it having like a dope ass indoor skate park that close to your house?
It was actually. I mean, it's tight to have a local for sure. Like for the kids out there that don't have a local skate park, like I feel bad. Like they have to go out of their way. Like having TRP there that close to my house literally made BMX possible for me. Yeah, I could have made it work in the streets, but I wouldn't have been as
Skate parks keep kids
because I
really-
started late. Honestly, I started riding BMX late.
How old?
Like I honestly, it's gotta be like maybe 5th or 6th grade. Well, and end of 8th grade is when I got serious. End of 8th grade is when I bought my first like good bike. I went to Albies. Shout out to Albies. Shout out to Flip.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Flip.
I went to Albies and I picked up Chase Hawk signature, and it was pink and black and like purple. I put some pegs on it, and that was my first bike. Broke the brakes on purpose. Told my dad that they broke, like out riding, but broke them on purpose so I can take them
Same
off.
shit too, because my parents taking the brakes
They
off.
told me, you keeping the brakes on, but that was my first bike. And then
So why don't you guys ride brakes?
Oh, this thing.
I'm just asking. I'm people out there might want.
What kind of stem do you
No,
ride, bro?
why don't you guys ride brakes?
for me, I gave it a chance. It got in my way. Every time, like I would do a bar spin or like try to do like, because I was super into.
You got to have a gyro.
No, not even. It's the handle. It's the brake lever.
The actual brake
Oh,
lever.
the lever.
sucks for
It's the
bars.
Because it
lever.
hits your jeans.
Roseman's sponsored by Gyro.
I've fucked my fucking index finger. I
No,
fucked my
it's-
index finger up so many times.
It's hard. but,
Roseman's
like,
bike has a
just-
gyro, but it's a real Greek gyro.
It's got the tzatziki.
He's
Two
like,
gyro grips.
I put the fucking gyro in between the forks and the frame. Why
Now
does
my
it not
bike's
work?
delicious. I don't get it.
Instead of oil, he uses tzatziki sauce.
All right. That makes sense. Okay, I didn't know that part. So
Not an Islamophobic podcast.
We're funny. Look how funny we are.
coming for everybody in this podcast.
You Greek fucks. Yeah.
I'm Greek, so that's racist.
All right, so you're spinning the bar and the thing that actually you squeeze
that
on.
you squeeze with, it gets in the way. Yeah, I was
What's
super.
that hit? What does it hit?
It hits my hand, like my fingers.
Oh,
Like
'cause
I
you're-
would jam my fingers.
Think you go to
like,
do a bar spin,
and
you go to
even-
grab it.
Even like
the thing's right
holding
there.
it too. Even like over time, holding my hand on the grip, it would get a bad cut here from the actual lever.
If I
that's
designed
connected to the
if I
bars.
designed a brake that was like a button push,
no.
Oh, I
That was a
just thinking
joke back in
about
the day.
that, yeah.
Ryan Nyquist made a bar spin button. Like,
Yeah, that
ad
shit-
Back in the day,
it was
I thought It was
sweet.
so funny.
No, but imagine you could do
motorized bar
brakes
spin?
that were
Yeah.
like wireless, like so you could,
Yeah.
so you didn't have to have any cables or anything. You just have a little
Bluetooth,
button
wireless.
that breaks.
Bluetooth brakes.
No.
That
Apple
would be
AirPlay
fire.
brakes.
I wouldn't use
If you
it.
can have a
Mike, make that
self-driving
fire.
car,
Come
yeah.
on, you would if there was a brake that didn't affect your riding at all, had no wires, had no extra weight.
I would
You just
totally
don't
ride
want to
it.
brake on your bike.
Oh, a
to-
disc brake.
I would totally ride that because I love
disc
riding brakes.
brake.
I don't know. I mean,
But maybe like the
until
disc,
it comes out, I can't.
maybe
really
the
say,
disc could be
like,
on
you
the
know? I
inside,
don't
so
know.
that you
Don't
wanna
some
hit a
guys
grinder.
ride it where they have the coaster brake or they pedal
No,
backwards?
no.
I like how Roseman is the new catfish of the
Oh, you know what it
podcast.
is? You told me that like some guys when they ride backwards they actually have to keep pedaling.
That's a cassette.
cassette.
That used to be what everybody had basically.
You can,
now
like-
most people have a free coaster, so
We
you
had
don't
to
have to pedal
explain this to a
backwards.
skater
Yeah.
at Brooklyn Projects yesterday, and he was so confused.
but if
Shout out to
Connor,
Brooklyn Projects.
if I gave you $100,000, I said you got to teach this guy how to bunny hop bar spin. How long do you think it would take him to bunny hop bar spin? You got 100
That's a good
grand.
question.
100 grand, and I'll incrementally give you more money.
He's gonna break his fingers before he pulls it.
Well,
if he's
catfish,
going hard.
I'll learn that in one day, and
No.
you'll give me 100 grand.
No.
I watched the
No, you will
Alfredo
not.
video.
No, you will not.
I watched the Alfredo video. So let's go out there right now and fucking bunny
you would
hop
go to
bar
the
spin.
hospital
I believe you could
I'm
learn to
poor
180.
and I can't afford to make bets.
a
and I'll bet
180
you.
you could.
A
No,
bar
I could
spin's
bar
hard.
spin way before I could 180.
Hop
Oh,
bar
you
spin,
you
yeah.
used to be able to bar spin.
No, but I just know that I can't turn around like this.
This could be this could be a vlog. We'll film this for a vlog.
I could bunny hop bar spin.
Who's your favorite BMX rider?
Favorite BMX? Tyler Finagle.
Shout out to
Who,
Tyler,
who you
hold it
grew up
down.
around?
Yeah, I mean, it's just who I've watched. Like,
Shout out to Tyler.
even when I like before I knew Mikey and Tyler, before I like introduced myself to them and became their friends, those are the two I watched. And shout out to Mikey. If it wasn't for him,
Oh, yeah.
this I wouldn't be here.
Mikey
Shout out
Tyra.
young turd.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I love his vlogs.
You want to say
awesome.
anything to Mikey Tyra? You want to give him any advice as a person and like what the hell's wrong with him that he calls you at 2:45 p.m. and is like, "Bring my bike."
Go back to the house after you already left. Get my bike so I can Uber to the skate park, meet you, and then go back.
He's in love right now.
No, I'm just kidding. I love Mikey. I'm not being mean to you.
my girlfriend. We cuddled until
I'm not being mean to you. I love you, Mikey. You're just a little.
Yo,
turd.
Mikey
That's all
Tyra
about
by
little
far
turd.
cutest BMX rider out.
This
Oh,
is
you- wait,
his
wait.
family.
You
He's my
think he's
brother.
better
He's
looking
literally
than
my
Connor?
brother.
And Connor, yeah, sorry, Connor.
No,
It's okay,
Yeah,
bro.
they are both pretty
It's okay.
boys.
Shout out to Mikey. He's just been acting a little bit like a hoe lately.
He's
We're
got the
trying to talk about him a
tattoos.
little bit,
He's
yeah.
got the good-looking tattoos.
He's like a bad
He
boy.
did his own tattoos.
He's done all my
He has
tattoos too.
one
Talk to
glove
us.
like Michael Jackson.
Talk to us about making the move out here. What,
The move.
what was
Oh,
behind you
man.
doing it, and what's it been like since you've been
This
out in
is
California?
interesting.
Yeah, this is so I mean, Mikey was here So Mikey obviously knows everyone, has the connection to let me come out here and stay. So basically got the okay to come and stay. So I stayed. I booked a little vacation for 9 days to come out here. And I had,
What was your opinion of the On Some Shit crew before you came out here, such as Stevie Churchill and Brandon
I
B?
think I met Connor in
Idols.
Texas Test before he moved.
Yeah, no, they were like,
okay.
I've watched like their videos like
We were
as soon as the
boys
video
via
came
internet.
out, like I was watching it, and, like have been on their shit since day one.
So he's an
Seriously,
influence
since day one.
of
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Tight.
Especially with like, because he does all like the pole jams and shit. You know what a pole jam is? Like you
of
just
course, jam a
Yeah.
pole.
Yeah,
Fucking
Rosa totally
jam
knows
that
what the pole
fucking
jam is.
pole.
Half these little ass BMX kids don't know what a pole jam is. Robesman totally does.
But yeah, no, yeah, I've definitely got influence from him.
That's cool.
And Stevie's is just isn't insane.
Yeah.
Insane
Shout out
BMX rider.
Stevie. I love him.
Game
And
changer.
he's an actual friend of yours now too.
Oh yeah. No, he's
That's cool.
Sleep in the
Like
same
these
room.
dudes are brothers to me now.
Brandon
Brandon and
the other
Stevie are
night he
brothers.
couldn't go to sleep because Stevie was fucking.
That's cool. That's cool. That's nice.
High key,
That's
Connor,
cool.
Connor moved into the OSS house. I had met him in Austin or whatever, like, but I like barely knew him. He moved in and he honestly like got along with all of us so well right away.
Yeah,
So
it was crazy too.
he's like a
'cause,
very good fit into the OSS crew. He knows what we're about. And, like,
He was in the
Yeah.
house for probably like at least 3 days before I was like, "What's that kid's name?" But then we were cool after.
It was crazy. Like when I first met you too,
the crank
Adam.
arm kid for the Michigan
because there's
video.
always random
Yeah,
kids
what was
around.
it? Yeah,
that I
what was it
don't
like when you
know.
met Adam?
It was. I was.
Ooh, yeah, those are.
He came home late. I don't know. I think you were doing something. You were doing podcasts or something.
Fucking
and
woman.
I
Yeah,
think I was
exactly.
already
My bad.
like I was.
Porn star guys.
I think I was already pretty drunk. And Adam walks into the house, and I'm standing like where the kitchen is.
Where you start
And he just
dating.
looks over to the right, looks at me, he's just like, "Sup?" And I was like, "Yo, like what up, Adam?" Like he obviously doesn't know who the fuck I am, but still, it was just.
Adam still had cum on his face.
That's the cool thing about being a bike rider. If you're a bike rider and you see another bike rider, even if you don't really know him, you're friends with him.
No, because I just don't know if I've met anybody before or not. You know, so I'm just kind of like, "What's up?"
Well, what
Skidarbin.
was it like for you, Connor? Because you kind of got thrown into this pretty quick. You know, a lot of BMX riders like
Wait,
have
wait.
to kind of take steps to get into it. Like,
Was this
you,
8-day trip? Are you still on this 8-day trip?
No, this is
Yeah,
second-
I literally-
second
literally
job.
come out for-
tour.
I was just-
3-hour tour.
So I was coming out here for 9 days. That's what I was planning on.
Right.
And I come out and I was staying here and like shit was going like too good. Like it was like awesome. Everything was like flowing
clips.
perfectly, getting clips, like filming, like doing some like really good shit out here. So I was like, all right. And I really didn't want to go home. I was like, fuck, I still want to stay. And these dudes basically were like, fuck it, stay. Like
I
you
told
can
him
find a
immediately,
job.
I was like, yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
he was
care.
like,
You're here for
extend
9
your
days.
flight,
Just
whatever,
have
extend it, like stay longer. So I was like, okay.
Extendo
So,
clips.
so I extended it, and I didn't have much money. I came to Cali with
No, he was like
$400.
Bro, you should stay longer, bro.
It was too, probably. I
Honestly.
think it was. I mean, we were, but so I decided screw it, and then 9 days turned it into 2 months.
He buffed
Staying.
it out good. He made himself last.
Well, what I was gonna say is like again, you kind of got thrown into this really quick. What's it been like? Because again, like our world is really small. You went from this dude that a couple people knew you from web edits, but then now you're out here in LA, like
Got K's.
and you're
Got
You got
K's.
K's.
Got
You're
K's,
riding with
dude.
dudes that like you looked up to.
Shout out Fast
It
Food.
was-
You worked at
Not
Papa
these
John's.
guys.
It
But
was still. I feel like still some of it still hasn't sunk in yet. Literally, it's like that crazy because like I go from sitting at my house working at Papa John's. Shout out to Papa
Shout out
John's.
Fast Food. Shout out Fast Food.
He
Gang,
used to
gang,
work
gang.
at Checkers, ironically enough.
But yeah, I would just
you
literally
want a brick?
sitting
You
on
can
my
have a
ass.
check.
I was riding a bike, but sitting on my ass watching these dudes like tear shit up in Cali, and I was like, damn, that's where I need to be. And then when I came out here, like all that shit happened, and it literally like happened so fast that I was like, it didn't sink in until I went home, started working again, because I went home for like 2.5 to 3 months, and started working, and I was like, wow, like that. It started to sink in. And I was like, yeah, I still like am in disbelief that it happened because I was watching it through a computer screen, and then go
You could
be in front of the camera.
You could
you
see
know?
all the videos of yourself being here.
Yeah,
Just
it's
back at home, and
insane.
you're just like, why the fuck am I even here anymore? Like,
It's
And that's
crazy.
so awesome that you're able to get out of that box because so many people are scared or apprehensive about making that jump. What was it like when you actually said, fuck it, I'm doing it, I'm moving to Cali?
Basically, it said I could go farther in Cali than I could in Michigan. I mean, I could do something in Michigan, but it won't be what I love. Like I love BMX. Since the day I picked up a bike. That's what I've been doing. I quit skateboarding because BMX is just like.
Well, you were better
way
probably at BMX than skating.
I kicked ass at skateboarding.
So
I had
He's a
TRP.
good skateboarder.
I had TRP.
Skate park.
I could still skate too, pretty good. But yeah, anyone.
Can you scooter?
I can scooter. I won 3rd place at a scooter comp at Transitions.
We're very
With a
pro
Razor.
scootering
with,
on this show.
With Mikey Scooter.
We are pro scooter and pro all ethnicities.
You know John Scooter too?
Who? I said Mikey
Everything,
You
Scooter.
know Young Scooter? Hey, before I lost my Snapchat, I filmed him doing like an ice pick to tail whip, whatever that would be called on a scooter.
And ice picks the tail up.
Yeah, I figured probably.
By the way, Adam got hacked because all of his passwords were password.
Not true, but
all
my
of his
passwords
passwords were
all
I
pretty
love
basic.
rope.
Rope friend.
Rope.
Cover my mouth.
I'm gay 23.
Wait, okay, so
I am
you're at
gay.
Papa John's.
I am
How old are you?
Password,
when
I
you,
am
when you
literally
do your
gay.
first trip
Hack
to
me.
LA?
My I was 21.
You were
Like
21
six
and
months
you never
ago?
went to
It was literally
college.
6 months ago when I first came out here.
You never went to college?
No.
You were working at Papa John's from like end of high school till 21?
No, I had so many jobs. I was working many jobs.
Why
And
did you
What
get
was your
fired
worst-
or were
what
you
was your
just
worst job?
finding more pay or better jobs?
Just, I mean, sometimes it just didn't work out. The bosses. I mean, I've gotten fired once
For what?
for just talking back, being a salty asshole.
Yeah, absolute worst.
Was the Glow Car Wash in Dearborn, Michigan. It was the Glow. It was a block away from my house. Okay, this is the second time I went. I worked there twice. The first time I went there, it was like the best thing ever. Like you could do whatever you wanted. It wasn't like no big deal.
Chill car
And it
wash.
was like they made boom, and I was making good money too off a car wash. It was like $8 an hour plus my tips. So I was
Wasn't
like,
there a movie called Car
damn.
Wash?
yeah.
Hell
But
yeah.
There's
Was it
also
like
a
that?
song and there's a
At the
Broadway
car
musical.
wash?
There's
How
a-
much was it like the song and the movie? Was it like the song?
no, not
Song's
even.
very
No,
upbeat.
not even.
fecal
Hood motherfuckers working a car wash.
Oh
Dudes
my
fresh
God.
out of jail.
They do
like,
now.
Car wash. Yeah.
They do now. They didn't then.
Oh, really?
When I was working there, it was high school kids. Like, because Dearborn High School was like
Right.
200 feet, not 200 feet, but like 2 football fields away was the
Did
high
you guys
school.
ever have the cheerleader car washes in high school? Like,
Yeah, I've
girls,
seen
like,
that,
come
yeah.
through.
McDonald's parking lot.
I seen it. I never took part in it, but I seen it.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be cool,
Yeah.
then you skirt on in like in your high school car or whatever, and then you're just like awkwardly like looking at girls. You're like they're doing a shitty job at washing your car.
But if I talk to
And
those
then you have to
girls,
see him in school the next day.
if
or
I was
something.
that age and I talked to those girls the way that I talk to girls now, they'd like throw me in jail because I'm so forward.
People should throw you in jail now for how you talk to
Good
girls.
evening, ma'am. Would you
is
like to get oral
Connor,
fecal syndrome?
Connor, do you play any instrument?
Connor.
I
Wait,
do
wait,
not. I do not.
Nah,
I wish I did.
Do you rap?
No, I don't.
Do you beatbox?
He loves
No,
to rap
no,
along to
do
Doughboy's
break
Cash Out
dance?
song.
Hey, shout out to Doughboys Cash Out for real. Shout out to
Who's your
Doughboys Cash
favorite
Out.
rapper?
My favorite rapper?
Doughboys Cash Out.
Ooh.
Super hot fire, obviously.
Ooh. Favorite rapper.
But I'm not a
Payroll
rapper.
Giovanni
But I'm not a
from Doughboys Cash Out. Yeah. I don't know. I just like when I like listen to someone and there's just a certain sound someone gets attached to like
Right
it-
now, there's,
like, the way
there's
he raps,
three
like,
kids writing like, "Yo, he like Dope Boys Cash Out. He real AF."
Oh, the commenters.
One gold
I
buck tooth
live
right now
for
and
the
he's so
comments.
fired.
I love no jumper
I live
comments.
for the comments. The comments are the best part of my day.
I like all the kids.
I was reading the Brian. Hey, did you read the Brian Gosling comments?
Shout out to that poor girl, man. These fucking assholes, man.
like,
There's three girls. One of the girls has a big nose. The dudes in the comments.
got descriptive.
Oh,
so
wait, in
bad,
the fucking Brian Gosling.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Oh no,
They say, "Hey, why Pinocchio tell 1,000 lies" or
I
something.
didn't delete them all, but I'm just thinking. I'm like, God, it's so fucked up that
That's
like,
like when Phil got made fun of for being fat. I was just like,
yeah, you don't do that.
you don't do that. It's like our friend.
If you got, and especially it's like, okay, you're fat, you could lose weight. It's like, you should have a big nose. You
That's
gotta
their
leave her the
15
fuck
seconds.
alone,
That's
dude.
their 15 seconds. I heard the
hate
best.
that.
I heard I follow these crazy.
You gotta be a
flat
real
earth,
fucking low
inspirational
life to
people.
make fun of how
But
somebody's
this,
shit
listen
like
to this
that,
inspirational quote. I saw it. and I was like, wow, holy, that's fuck awesome. Imagine someone gives you $800,000, right? You're sitting on $800,000 for a year. Somebody steals $10 from you. Do you sweat that?
Yes.
Imagine you have
Kill them.
800,000
Yeah, you sweat
seconds
it.
in your life. That person just took 10 seconds of your life. You're gonna give them more of your seconds? Suck my dick. Comments.
Yeah.
What?
Did you get that? I'm trying to be. That was
Shaming
deep. Was that
people
deep,
for-
Connor?
I
Did
don't
you
know
get
if I
that?
buy you as a life coach.
Nah, shaming people for shit in 2016 is so played.
Yeah,
Fuck
no
them.
shaming. Let everybody
shaming.
rock.
Connor, if you could pick anybody on earth to be your life coach, who would it be?
my life coach.
Me, obviously, I'm great.
Ooh, my life coach. My father.
If you could have lunch
My
with
dad.
any person in the world, living or dead, who would it be?
Having lunch with
When you
anyone?
say your
Anyone.
father, you're a liar because you could have lunch with your father right
Let him-
now.
If you don't say Foxy Brown, you're a liar.
There's a lot of people out there. Foxy Brown. You
Yeah.
don't even know who that is. The rapper from the 90s that you don't know about? Yeah.
Old head ass.
Elon Musk.
Hello,
I don't know.
Musk.
I don't know.
Abraham
Dope Boys
Lincoln.
Cash Out.
No.
Connor, do you think the globe
Harambe.
is flat?
Kanye.
Harambe.
Not a person. Not a person. Kanye.
That's
Chopping
okay.
hard for
Fucking
Harambe.
feed him
I don't-
bamboo shoots.
I'm not a fan of Kanye.
Chopping
Really?
hard for Harambe. Chopping hard for Harambe.
Right now, there's 3
Chopping
dudes
hard
right.
for Harambe.
Racist, doesn't like Kanye.
When he
bitch
puts
got
the
robbed,
sunglasses
bro.
on, he freaks me out, man.
No, I mean,
Racist. This dude's a fucking racist.
Because he doesn't like Kanye.
I'm more comfortable with the glasses
What
on. I
did
actually
Kanye
like this.
do about King getting robbed? Nothing. He's a bitch.
All right, Connor.
Wait,
when you were
what did
when you were
Kanye
in
do?
grade
Oh,
school,
I
did you ever get made fun of for anything?
no.
Did you ever bully anybody?
I mean, I was
No.
never like bullied, but like, I mean, people like would say shit, but like,
What's up, white boy?
What was your first car?
I've been jumped before and shit. My first car, '89 Buick Skylark.
Oh,
Let's talk about getting jumped. How'd you get jumped?
I got jumped. It was when I had my red Haro 2. It was brakeless, and I lived like so close to my schools. Come on. Bro.
Wait, no, there's feedback. You hear that, Adam?
Stop it,
there's
Roseman.
something wrong with the wires.
Over the
So
line.
sorry. I'm sorry.
But
I've had half a
Let the
Heineken.
guy talk. You two fucking assholes.
All right, why'd you get jumped? Go ahead.
I was actually riding like this school. It's my middle school. Like I live so close to all my schools. They're less than a mile away. My high school, my elementary school, and my middle school. My elementary school and my middle school are a block away, right next to each other. So like I would just go there and ride. They have this like tiny little spot, but back then like the smallest spot was like huge to someone. So I was riding it, and these 3 kids came up that I went to high school with, and I knew who they were. So I was like, not sweating. I was like, oh yeah, I'm cool with them. Like I've never had beef with them. And they like asked me, they were like, oh, so your friend's been with so and so. I like saw you sitting at lunch. It was literally like this. Like I saw you sitting at lunch together. Like, oh, you're friends with them? And I was like, yeah, like we're homies. And he was just like, oh, you know what we do with people like you? Like, obviously I'm not gonna say it, but he was just like, all right. He was like, you know what we do with like fuck boys like with you know what we do with fuck boys like you? And I was like thrown off by it. I was like, what? Like what are you doing? It instantly like switched from being like cool with me and then instantly like I'm out to get you. And he was like, hey bro, Kalen, step up. And he's like 3 like cholo looking dudes, and he like
Cholos. You had cholos in
like,
town
it was
too?
okay. It was one white kid and like these other 2 cholo kids and his older brother,
Yeah,
and he like
cholos
steps
are
in, and I've got my bike, like I'm standing next to my bike too, and he steps in and he like leans before he like goes to hit, and he like goes to swing, and I like ducked, and he hit me in the ear, and I like instinct I just start swinging, but I dropped my bike and then I took off running, and I had my camera, my little flip camera on me. I turned around and started videotaping them, and they were like chasing me. But then as soon as like I started like fully dipping, like I was like fuck this.
You left your bike?
Yeah, I did.
That sucks.
It was a piece of shit at the time, so I was like fuck it. So I was dipping, and I made it to a point, turn around, and they weren't chasing me. I look back, and the one dude picks up my bike and throws it, and I was like, you think you're fucking cool because you threw my bike and like tried to beat me up. But I guess some lady was like sitting in the alley right where the school is watching this whole thing.
So you hooked up with her?
You got your bike back then, right?
Yeah, they took off running because I was like chasing back at them with a camera. I don't know, they just took
weird.
off running after they
Where do you
tried-
think those guys are now?
Filmed it.
I don't know, I have no idea.
Not on no jumper, baby.
I know one of them, he's
Probably
a good
the
ass
Mexican
artist.
mafia.
Oh.
The one that hit me actually like apologized to me like down the road.
Nice.
He's a good graffiti artist.
Don't
like,
you
he
love that?
kills it, and he's a rapper too, but
Don't
yeah,
you
he's
love
not
that
on
when
it.
they apologize to you down the road? That's
Ironically, Andy's a rapper.
He's a
Shout
rapper
out to
too,
everybody for eating the rest of my
He's a
Cheetos.
rapper, which is
Fuck
funny.
y'all.
I only ate, like,
Did you
3
want
of them.
these?
but
You just let them sit for so long.
It's okay.
He
I
does
got
that.
high
He
and
does.
forgot
He
that.
eats food and then he'll just leave it.
Adam also thinks that every other food that is not eaten yet is up for grabs and not leftovers.
He's a big boy.
you're damn
Connor,
right.
what is your favorite meal and what is your favorite restaurant?
Fuck that. When did you first have sex with a girl?
Yeah. Good
I like
point.
Roseman
Very good
questions
point.
better.
I want all three. of them.
question's
Roseman's
better.
body. Yo, you snap, son.
When's the first time you fucked a girl in a
Commenters.
When's the first time you
Robe's
fucked a
been
girl
snapped.
in a restaurant?
Okay.
Right now, 3 commenters are saying
Jesus.
Roseman snapped. Just
All right.
talking about them all the
French
time. I like
toast.
those.
That's easy. Good. Boom.
I love French toast.
Right now, 3 commenters are saying waffles are better than French toast.
Wait, you fuck French toast?
No, but French toast. Ram's horn. You guys. Ram's horn.
Ram's horn.
That's my shit.
What is that?
It's like.
it's
Is it like a Coney Island? Would you call it a Coney
Coney
Island?
Island,
It's like a
maybe
family diner.
Yo, I love eating combos.
It's kind of like a Denny's. Yeah.
It's
an-
specific to
You know, if I have like
two people know what's
chips
up.
and beer,
What's
that's
up?
combos.
Sorry to
deep,
interrupt,
too
but
deep.
Adam is currently ashing a fiery blunt into a paper Starbucks
You know how
cup.
thick this thing is? This is this.
Plus, that thing's get covered in mold. in the
That's
bottom
what
of
she
it.
said.
Okay, sex. They asked you a sex question.
Oh, and
Sex wise.
I was freshman, 15 years old.
And you had sex with your girlfriend at the time, or just a
Yeah,
girl?
my girlfriend.
Like, was your high school like dating culture or hookup culture?
Dating.
So you had like
When
shit.
it was definitely dating. Like it wasn't
Vaginal
like,
culture
It was,
or anal culture?
There was no
it was
hose in
definitely
Oh,
vaginal.
What did it feel like when
syndrome.
you came?
It was amazing.
Basically, I was like, oh.
Say it slowly into the mic.
Hey,
Oh
what?
man, goddamn!
What? That's what I was trying to tweet that the other day. I'm making famous Dex ad libs into the pussy, but then he fucking beat a girl up, so I felt weird about it.
Name a male porn star.
I can't.
Brian Gosling.
Brian Gosling, you guys have
Peter
all-
North.
No, I will never watch those videos again.
Wait, it freaked you out?
No, that's on some fucked up shit. I'm
No,
not
it's
about
not.
that. Dude.
It's art.
It's normal.
What? Peter North?
Wesley Pipes.
Bro, Brian Gosling.
I haven't seen.
Bro, the videos
Look
that
up
Adam,
hotshot.com.
bro, the videos Adam brought home and Stevie, we plugged him in to wake
But that's
Stevie up.
normal
It
shit
was
to
so
Adam. That's
funny.
what Adam normally
I
watches.
woke up to the sound of girls getting like fucked and spit poured on them and stuff at like.
I feel like Adam did too. You woke up too. You came into the room.
I heard you guys listening
You-
to it, and I
and
was
you
in my
came-
bed.
you came in
I'm
so
laying in
fast.
bed, like checking my text, and I hear that, I just run in there.
Is in your opinion, in the small amount of time you spent in California with Adam, do you think Adam is, or there's a chance he is at some point going to come out to the world as a bisexual?
There's a chance because he's talked
Facts.
about it.
Big,
he's talked
big,
about it.
Big facts.
But I mean, honestly, no. But I mean, he's talked about it, so it's
What are you
like
talking about? I've talked about it.
you've
What-
talked about kissing a dude before. I'm just like, what?
Maybe
I
as a
could tell
joke.
a
It would
long
be
story, but I'm not going to for
revolutionary.
the sake of-
What's a perfect day?
A perfect day?
Yeah.
Literally a perfect day. I mean,
Wake up in the bed with
finding
Stevie.
a spot to crank arm every day.
He loves crank arm grinds.
I love crank arm
He's
guys.
a crank arm kid
Best thing
besides
ever.
Ethan.
He
Shout out
loves
Ethan.
them.
So
Ethan
are
kills
you
it.
you're a spot rider?
Spot.
You
Streets.
You
I love
just
streets.
ride around like do you love exploring? You get in the car and
I love
explore?
exploring. Any type of. I'm a peddler too. I'll
He's
pedal
the
around.
only one in the house who will go pedaling.
I'll go pedal.
House
The
spots.
peddler's daughter.
I'll pedal far.
So what kind of spots are you looking for people that don't know what?
Usually
what your
handrails
spots
or
is?
ledges. Handrails and
or
ledges. Yeah.
Can you do shit that Began can't do?
Yes.
Lots of them.
That's so weird.
But there's shit he can do that
of course,
there's no
yeah,
way I could
because
do.
he's better than
It's
you,
such a-
right?
It's such a weird question because
Or are you
people-
getting
It's
better
just
than
not
him?
a very
He can do the
linear
nor-
path.
He can do the
Yeah.
normal tricks that I can't do, but I can do the weird tricks that
You guys all come up
We
in
got a
different
different-
lanes, but
But
yet
that's why
Stevie's
it's
better
so
than all
weird
you.
for you
We got a
because
different style.
99% of the tricks that I can do, none of them can
All right.
do.
Hey, the easiest
Yeah.
way I can compare this is
Different
asking
styles.
who's a better rapper, Kanye or Famous Dex?
Kanye.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much how it is. Like,
Well, okay,
There's no
that's
way to
not a good
fucking-
example.
No,
but-
that's definitely not a
yeah,
good
no, it is because they're both good in their own ways.
For,
And
for
we're both
example,
good in
for
our own
example,
ways.
Connor can crank arm a 20-stair rail first try. Stevie
I could follow my face first
he could
try.
only
Truck
crank
El Toro.
arm like a small rail.
Or
but
truck El
he
Toro.
trucked El Toro, and Connor probably what you could. Have you ever trucked a set of stairs?
No, hell no.
Really?
I would.
So,
I
there
would.
you go.
That shit's
No,
scary.
there's
What's
no.
your-
I would
what's your
not
worst-
truck Del Toro.
What's your worst crash?
When I broke my jaw.
What did you do?
What happened?
I tried to do like it was.
Is there footage?
Yeah, it's on my Instagram, like
Okay.
far back. Like I need to pull it out.
Send
pull it
that.
back
I'll
out.
put it in the
I need-
video, okay.
Well, it's really shitty quality, but
Well,
you can see it. But there's like this little wall ice, just a small one, nothing too crazy. And then I was doing a line at this building. I did like fakey pegs on a ledge, and then I did like a shitty ass switch three, like nasty. Then I go to wall ice, and I missed the rail, catching upright. And it whipped me so fast because it was so small. It came so quick. It whipped me so fast.
It's always
like,
that.
my hands did not leave my bars.
Smallest things always.
You never saw
Straight
it.
to the jaw. Never saw it. All I saw was colors. And then like when I like came back to, I saw the ground and I saw blood dripping. Like, because you can kind of like see your chin. Like you can't see your chin, but you can.
No, you can
you
know
can
what's coming
feel.
from.
You know. And I
all
saw
known,
blood
yeah.
and I was like, oh shit. But then what really scared me was my ear was bleeding. I fractured my left ear canal too when I broke my jaw. I broke it right in the middle, like dead center, straight through. And like I had like a gap.
man,
I could
goddamn.
put probably a cigarette like
The London look.
between. It was
Lower
bad.
London.
Yeah, it was bad. It was split, and my ear was bleeding. So I was like, damn, like. Am I bleeding from the inside of
From
my
the
head right
brain,
now?
yeah.
Because
Am I dead?
my ear didn't like hurt or nothing. It was just bleeding like.
Because every
bad,
movie
too.
you've ever seen, when they get fucked up, one drop out of the ear,
Well, they say
you know that guy's
I'm
dead.
like, they say when your
Not
ear
every
is
movie.
bleeding, it's usually
Brain parasite.
like
Oral fecal
bleeding
syndrome.
from the inside of your head. But yeah,
Brain, yeah,
no,
that shit's
yeah,
crazy.
but
I saw you crash your bike in a Alfredo vlog.
I've eaten shit many times.
Alfredo
There's a new one
Is that how I
right
sound?
now.
Damn
I ate shit today. Like I got a big ass cut on my ankle right now.
But you're not afraid. You fall, you get right back
No.
up.
I mean, it's a day. I'm always every single day I go through in my life.
Put your helmet back on, put your elbow pads back on, and get back out there.
No,
Hit the vert ramp and go catch a session rope.
I've seen a bunch of BMX guys who wear like helmets and elbow pads.
Scotty Kramer.
Kramer, yeah,
He
he's
was
got a lot.
asking asking me why they wear
Nyquist
helmets.
does too. Ryan Nyquist does too.
Scotty Kramer.
Scotty
is a
Kramer's he's
responsible
having
young
fun. He's got a
individual.
lisp.
Hey, Scotty. He doesn't have a
fire.
lisp. What are you talking
And
about?
yo,
I don't-
shout out Big Boy. He did a double tail whip today.
Big Boy did. They'll tell.
Yeah,
Scotty
that
did
was
a
nuts.
seat stand to front flip over a box jump
Wait,
for.
did he really?
Yes, because every time
Is it in the same vlog?
I didn't realize that till today. Every time they hit 50,000 extra subscribers, somebody in their crew has to do a different challenge.
Challenge.
But,
Fakey challenge.
but now they get like he's getting like 10,000 a day, so it's like every 5 days they got to think of something crazy and it's supposed to be something brand new.
Shout out
But
Scott-
Big Boy did a double whip.
Shout out Scotty. He's the only vlogger that I could like stand to watch.
Dude,
because
Scotty
he has
is
cool
so-
He's
challenges
always doing
and
fun shit. It's really
Look
If
fun.
you
up
guys are doing
Scotty
fucking
Kramer.
vlogs, do Scotty shit and go do crazy stuff every day. 'cause
Or
I don't
do
wanna watch you
Robesman shit and
I don't
don't
wanna
do
watch you get
anything.
coffee every day. It's just boring as fuck.
How dare you?
To me, Scotty's vlogs are the best because his whole shit is about the
Active.
vlog. Like he is like, today this is what we're doing. Then he does it, and you feel very satisfied.
He has
at
a
the
lisp
end.
though.
That's I don't think so.
No, he's
I've
cute.
known him for a long time. I don't
He's
think
from
he
the
has
East
a
Coast.
lisp.
He just talks different than you.
I like people with lisps.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Scotty won't. Do,
Hey,
I
sup,
don't
guys?
think Scotty wants to do the podcast because he thinks we have a bad image because we smoke weed and wear
Scotty
sunglasses
Kramer, I love
and
you.
shit.
You did
Yeah.
the Booba
That's
Good
fair,
front
but we can do a clean
Scotty's
cast.
awesome. I
We'll do a
love
clean
We'll do
cast.
clean jumper.
Comment Scotty Kramer. Let him know we want to
He
do a
did a
podcast.
Booba Good
Well,
front
he'll
flip on
come.
the
Oh, if he's out in California, he'll do it.
He would do it maybe if you hit him
Scotty's
up.
tight.
Yeah, we'll hit him up. We just can't, we don't smoke weed when he's here. That's fine.
No, we don't. We're talking-
Connor, have you ever gone lake jumping?
Lake jumping? What do you mean?
Like jump
I've
a
never
bike
done
into
that.
a lake.
Oh, we've done it. Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah, there was
so
like
bad.
a
So fun.
There was like a quarry by our house, or not. I mean, it was like 40 minutes away. You know what a quarry is?
yeah.
Yeah, there's a quarry by our house that was like super like low key. It's blown out now.
You
like,
wanna
they
hear a
tore
story about a
everything down,
quarry?
but We used to jump into it.
You want to hear about Corey?
Yeah.
Did you fuck a girl at a quarry?
It's not 25 cents. Is that what you're thinking it
this
is?
the story. I was at this quarry near where I grew up,
So sketchy.
and I had a horrible farmer's tan because I was like 16, and I would wear a pants.
Is this
and
about
shit.
your friend Fred and Barney?
No.
Okay.
But but they did work at the quarry. That's a good point. But I had to take a shit, so I started shitting on this rock at the quarry, just like, and my friends are looking at me, and there was a girl who was on the Howard Stern show at that time. It was like a disgusting, super pale woman named Croy. For some reason, and I was so pale because I had this horrible farmer's tan that all my friends just started calling me Croy, and ever since to this day, some of my friends still call me Croy.
Your name is now Croy.
gonna
I'm
call you
changing it in my
Croy.
phone
And it was
right
be-
now.
it was be-
Everybody in the comments, Adam is now
Like
Croy.
Croix.
Do not get him mixed up with C-Roy.
Google Croy Howard Stern and it might come up. Maybe not because this is such a minor thing.
LaCroix.
But either way,
Yeah, I was
the
about to
weird
say.
part of the story is
LaCroix.
fuck LaCroix. By the way, I was
Skadarbin.
I took a picture I forgot to send you of a guy drinking a LaCroix at the barbershop the other day.
This new place I'm working, they got unlimited LaCroix.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What is that shit?
It's terrible sparkling water.
Sparkling water is gross as fuck.
I
You
hate
can
My
it
taste
sister
too.
drinks
Thank you,
it.
Brandon. I taste it.
I think my sister drinks it.
Your sister's going to die of cancer from LaCroix.
Drink
That's how it's
a
going to happen.
soda,
That's how
you
it's going
bitch.
down. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it
That-
won't be the
that sounds-
cigarettes or blunts or liquor. It'll be the LaCroix.
Your sister
None of
smokes
that.
cigarettes and blunts?
No, none of
Okay,
that.
good.
No.
See, there you go.
How
Do you have kids?
how old is your
Well,
sister?
I'm the,
Really
I'm the
good
only
for
one in the
How old is
family
she?
that smokes weed.
How old is she?
My sister, I have 3.
How old are they?
25. 18 and
Total shot in
19?
the dark.
What's the what are the
17?
gram name?
Wait, so two of
Get
your
outta
sisters
here.
are younger than you, and you have one older sister?
Yeah, 2 younger.
Please tell me
one
this
What
isn't
is that like
is this a
being the,
Nicole
like, middle
Tyra
guy?
situation?
Huh?
Is this a Nicole Tyra situation?
What do you? No, not
She's
even.
not popping on the gram.
Oh, Mikey's sister's popping on the
Mikey's
gram.
sister's got mad followers.
But isn't she pregnant?
She's married too, I believe.
Yeah, she got married. But when
Yeah.
we first met her, she wasn't married. We used to talk about it constantly. Now we would never disrespect her
fire?
because she's married. She's fire.
I like her better than Mikey. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not even that embarrassed to talk about it because her name is spelled weird. So
What kind of tits do you like on a woman?
Yeah, no, wait. How'd you meet your current girlfriend?
Huh? My current girlfriend
Real cuffing hours.
True cuff hours.
Just for fall. You got her for fall. I
through
heard.
BMX.
She rides.
She dated a BMX rider.
What's her name? Sarah Lampert.
She dated another rider.
Yeah. No.
What?
No. She dated like just she did. It's not like a rider that was like good or anything. He just like was like into BMX. He brought her like around the skate park, and obviously I fucking saw her.
That's an organic
I hit the
approach.
while they were dating. I hit the Instagram and I put my number in the comments
While
on
they
one
were
of her
dating.
pictures. While they're
You just
dating,
admitted to be a scumbag.
That's what I did.
That makes me
You
like
knew
more.
she had this man.
Yeah.
And you.
You were friends with him.
Let me ask you this question.
kind of.
Friends?
What
Not
gave you?
really.
How do you have that confidence to throw your number in the comments?
He's a
Or were you just-
good-looking man. Look at
Honestly,
him.
were you vibing?
Honestly,
Not even the
I
DM.
must
He wears every single
literally
chain,
must
even
have
when
been
he's in the
vibing
house.
because like I look at it now, I'm like, damn, like in the comments I did it. Like
Wait, in the
crazy.
comments?
I did in the
While
comments.
she had a
Not
boyfriend you
even
were
DM.
friends with? What are you, reckless as fuck?
I wasn't really like friends with him, and he's
How old were
way
you?
older
He
than
was
me.
jamming out to a
I think he's
Doughboys
like,
Cash Out
He's
song,
like
got real
29 now.
He was
Does he
a
hate
rider?
you? Does he hate you?
kind of. Yeah, I think he does hate me for sure.
Because like she left him for
Hey,
you.
you've heard of Team Mish?
Oh yeah.
Fuck Team Mish.
Oh.
Whoa. I don't know what that is, but hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's lit.
Those are the dudes. No, this
Oral
is like,
fecal syndrome.
Oral fecal syndrome.
So you meet this girl in the and you put the number in the comments, and then
Shout
how
out to
much
that.
longer
That's
does
a-
it take her to
that takes
hit you
big
up?
balls. That takes big balls to do.
I
in
think
the
she hit
comments.
me up actually pretty. I think she
Sounds
hit me up
kinda
pretty
shady.
fast.
And she goes,
She
like,
texted
Yo,
me
I'm
right
trying to cheat
away.
on my boyfriend with you.
No, because they were like kind of like breaking up at the time.
Okay.
So
So she ate your ass before she kissed you.
no, no. We smoked a
made
bowl
that
in her car the
And you ate
first
her out?
time. The first time we hung out, I just smoked a bowl with her and hung out.
What's her occupation?
She's a bartender. She works at 2 jobs and goes to school full time.
Okay.
So she's got her head on.
I've
straight.
never seen her, but she sounds hot.
She's
You
coming.
literally never
she's
seen
coming.
her?
She's coming soon. She's coming to Cali soon. She just booked her flight. She's
Oh,
coming
she
soon.
doesn't even live in California.
No, she's in Michigan.
Tell her to get a hotel. She should not stay with you.
She is getting a hotel.
Oh, okay.
No,
How
she
long?
is.
Wait,
yeah.
wait. How long you guys been dating
Far,
for?
far away.
We've been dating for almost 2 years
How
now.
long is she coming out for?
Wait, does she know that you hooked up with Adam,
I didn't hook up with Adam.
or Adam hooked up
Well,
with
hang
you?
out. Hey, we'll go on a double date.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Me and
Let's
you?
do it, Catfish.
No.
I'm down.
Me and Began coming too.
Let's do it.
Now, me and Rosen will bring hot girls. in.
Began and Roseman are singles.
What advice would you have to any BMX riders that are thinking about coming out to California to try and? I mean,
Be best friends with the OSS friend,
you just
crew
have-
and just
look,
hang out
they
with
have
them.
to make sure they're
Don't
ready.
come to
It's
LA.
awesome, no, really, because it's awesome that we're doing this with Connor right now because Connor is literally on the cusp of really
International
making that
stardom.
jump. He really is. Like
He went from 800 followers to 22,000.
Yeah, I came out to California with 1,200 followers on
Meets
Instagram.
But,
Adam.
I mean, like,
Like,
that
I mean,
matters
it just-
on one hand, but like
but-
in our world, like you can tell when you see you ride, like okay, like again, what I was talking about. There's dudes that have to struggle at it to be good, and there's dudes that are born to fucking do this and make it look good. And Connor's another one of those fucking dudes that like you watch his videos and you're just like, holy fuck, the shit that you're doing is like next level, and he is like literally like on the cusp. So like I guarantee in a year and a half, we're
He's
gonna have
getting
this-
better every day. You're saying?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
I learned
For
a new
sure.
trick today too. Now
See?
What?
Me too.
like fake manual bar. Like do a fake
On
manual.
what?
Oh, that's cool.
Just like this little setup. I just did like 180 up on this manual pad, and then it like dropped down, and I did drop down fakie manual, and then fakie barred off there.
And then I almost got in a
Inside
fight with a
baseball
bunch of
talk.
skaters at
Oh,
Nova
yeah,
Park.
yeah.
Do you listen to headphones when you ride?
I do sometimes, but it kind of like messes me up a little bit because I'd like to hear what's around me. I like to hear like my bike, but my pegs hitting the rail too. Like I like to hear like the sound, and it like helps me because I've noticed before I had these headphones that would cut like all sound out, just music to where you can't hear anything, and I was like I couldn't ride, and I was like damn, it's like there's got to be something wrong, and I took them off, started riding again, perfectly fine. So I mean, I'm not one of those dudes that hits the skate park, pulls the headphones out, and is just by themselves. I like to be like social and like have a session with everyone. You know.
Let's talk about your closet.
My closet is dialed.
Took over that closet.
I did
Look
take
at
it
this
over.
Cuban link chain that you have.
Come in your closet. Take over your closet.
Are you like anal with your stuff? Like everything's like.
I mean,
lined up
I'm not
and
like
orderly?
I can be super messy, but like I like to keep it, decently clean. I
Took
mean,
over our closet.
I did take over the closet. Mikey and Stevie kicked me out of the closet upstairs. Like I can't put any of my stuff
That's
up there.
just
So
Mikey.
no, Stevie's got a lot of T-shirts too. He's got his side, but when I came here, Dylan, Mikey, and Stevie all shared the closet. So I was like, "Oh damn, you're gonna do
See,
me
I
like
didn't
that?"
know about
But,
the closet politics like that, really.
Oh yeah, it's like no,
Because
it's like
Adam wears
it's
a
like
new shirt
renting an
every single
apartment.
day. Adam throws his old wears it for a day and throws it away.
Adam wears the same outfit for 5 days in a row, and then he does something else about it.
I
See,
need-
the
I
vlog
need
is a
to
good
invest.
reason to not wear the same shirt 3 days in a row. Only do it 2 because 3 is too much. That's
So I need to invest in a new closet because man, there's some
What,
stress
what kind
too.
of what kind of deodorant do you use, and what kind of cologne do you wear?
Old Spice cologne and
Commenters right
Polo.
now saying
I got
what?
Polo right now.
Catfish is an idiot.
I'm asking hard.
Don't let Catfish back on the show.
That's okay.
Is
I'm
he
already
really
here.
58?
But
Fuck.
Do you use non-aluminum deodorant or deodorant?
Oh, it's called aluminium.
Aluminium. I was gonna say. that
what
too,
you
yeah.
talking about?
That's how I
What the
say it now.
the gel shit? No, I don't use that gel shit.
Hey, you think I should start saying it aluminium, and then if a girl's like, "Oh, well, why do you say it like that?" Wait, does everybody say it like that when you grew up? Like, no, I just started saying it. Yeah.
Parents are
Just
British.
just to throw you off.
What do you hate?
What do I hate?
Besides the patriarchy.
And me as a co-host.
Islamophobia,
Besides
Hate's a
injustices.
strong word.
social injustice.
Man, hate. What do I hate? I don't know.
Besides close-minded people.
I hate getting thrown out of spots.
Okay, I hate cops. I hate cops. I hate cops.
Why?
I don't know. I just
Because of goddamn cops.
just
You ever hear the song "Fuck the Police"?
my whole life. Like I'm a good person. Like I'm not a bad person. I'm not the one out like breaking into houses and smoking crack on the street or some shit.
Good that you
I'm-
don't smoke crack.
But you
Props to
would.
you, buddy.
I'm riding a
You
bike.
would,
Like
though.
I'm just sitting there riding a bike, just trying to have fun. People obviously see like when we're riding spots, like when there's a session going down, like people obviously see like you guys are obviously having fun. And you got security coming up being assholes. And usually it's cops. Like in Michigan, there's not like security. It's usually cops that show up.
See, that is
and then the
different
cops are just like straight assholes.
never deal with cops.
Always.
Especially
Always.
For riding.
But again, like I'm not to play devil's advocate, but like Detroit cops see some fucking shit.
Oh, they do. And it's not even Detroit. It's Dearborn. No, like in the suburbs, the cops in the suburbs, bad. Like they'll do some shady shit.
Really?
Like some dirty shit.
Let's explain.
Like,
Yeah,
I've been-
because suburban
I've been-
cops
like,
have more
I've been
time on their hands to hassle
I've
you
been
guys.
treated like horribly before. Like so I've been like straight searched like for no reason. I'm just driving down the street. I have nothing on me. I have my bike going to the skate park, and he sees me pull into the because to go into TRP it's kind of like a back alley, and it's in the back, and it's like an old paper warehouse or whatever. So I pull into there, and he instantly lights me up. I'm like, I'm just coming to the skate park to ride, whatever. He's like, get out of the car. So I mean, I was shitting my pants too, because like
You had
this
weed
is
on
like
you.
no, it wasn't like it was like probably like the third time I've been pulled over. So I'm like, what's going on? And he pulls me out, like rips apart my car, like throws shit out, like rips it apart, and was like, doesn't find anything. Tells me he's gonna bring the K9. I was like, bring the K9. Like I don't have anything.
You could plant something.
He doesn't bring it, but he's like, all right, pick up your shit and get the fuck out of my face. Jumps in his car and just sits there until I'm sitting there literally picking all my stuff up, putting everything. He like threw my bike out of my car too. Like he pulled it out.
That's fucked.
And like threw it. Like I was so pissed. Like ever since that day, man.
I have been
Some
pulled
dirty
over in
shit.
California by cops where my car just stunk like weed, and they didn't say shit.
What was his reason for pulling you over?
Never got one.
Never got. I think
Fuck
that's
12.
Illegal what he did.
Fuck 12.
Well, obviously,
the most amazing
but at
video
the time, though, I didn't like really think of it,
right.
and I didn't want to tell my parents because I'm like, oh, I got pulled over. Like I didn't want to tell them, like, and then them like thinking I did something wrong. So I'm just like, I kept it
I
myself.
saw the most amazing fuck 12 video. Last week there was like the protests that were going on about the unarmed killing of that guy. And there's like a news reporter doing it, and there's people in the background going, fuck 12, fuck 12. And the fucking news reporter goes, John, as you can see, the people behind me not happy about the midnight curfew.
I retweeted something about that. That was
Shout out to those
LOL.
people.
LOL.
Fuck 12 though.
It is funny how the nickname for the police could also be a time.
Or a number.
Or the amount of jurors on the.
Exactly. Or the amount of eggs available to
What
you.
kind of conspiracies
In a
you got about
typical
this one,
car.
Catfish?
Or the age of Adam's girlfriend. Woo,
Shout out to all the
fecal
12-year-olds who oral fecal syndrome. Hey, can we talk about Brandon fucking a handicapped girl?
What are you talking about? Fuck you, I did not.
Oh yeah, the heroin addict.
No, the one with no brain who ran her friend over with a car.
I'm not gonna name names, but I have a friend that had,
No,
had
hey,
sex
that's-
with a
that's
girl with
mean.
leukemia a
Stop
couple
that.
weeks ago.
Bruh.
Yeah, but she fucking ran her friend over with a car.
She also listens to this podcast though, so that's kind of
Whatever.
Connor, have you ever been to jail?
No, I have not.
Knock on wood.
You
Get
wanna
ready
go?
for it. It's coming.
You want to go today?
Stop tapping
I'm
on the
not going to
table.
jail.
That wasn't me.
I'm gonna do everything I can to keep my ass
Every single
out of
podcast,
jail.
Adam yells at me for tapping on the
I asked this to
Or
Vegan,
now
but
we
let's
have
say there's
playing
no
his
bikes.
flute.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Skating?
I'd probably
Papa
be.
John's.
No, I wouldn't be back. I'd probably be at Papa John's.
Checkers, checkers.
Yeah, I'd be at Papa John's. For
Do you
real.
not mind that life though? If you had to go back to just working.
I mean,
at
it
Papa
was
John's,
it
how'd
was
you feel?
good. No, that was probably my favorite job too,
Yo,
which is
let's-
crazy.
no,
Before I
Papa
came
John's
out here, like that was like my favorite job. Like this shit was.
You wouldn't just
so
be Papa
tight.
John's for the rest of your life. You'd have some aspirations.
There'd be
You'd
some
feel
very-
like you were like a motivated kind of dude.
I'd figure something
No.
out, but I
They
mean,
might-
I'm super into photography and like filming also. Like I'm not the greatest with a camera, but I know like
No,
you know, what looks
would,
good.
Like,
you
you'd
know?
work at you'd work at a construction company for like 15, 20 years, and then you would start your own construction
No,
company.
I already did construction.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't do that.
No, fuck no.
What'd your
I
dad
hated
do
it.
again?
My dad is now an insurance adjuster.
What was he before that?
He was a body shop manager.
Body shop. I feel like you could probably do that.
I was thinking about going to school for that too, because I am super into
Can you
cars.
wrench on? You can wrench on cars a little bit.
A little bit. My dad was teaching me, and I'm.
What's your dream
working.
car?
My dream car? Toyota Supra.
What the fuck? That's it.
What do you mean? That's it.
That's your dream car?
Twin turbo,
Like $20,000 car is your dream car.
target top.
I want a G-Wagon.
My dream car is Pee Wee Herman's bike.
Yeah, but when you can take say a $40,000 Toyota Supra, because they are expensive, they still are expensive. Say you take a $40,000 Supra, put a shit ton of money into it. That maybe at the end of what you're doing is a $150,000 car, will push 1,600 horsepower. Maybe not that much. Maybe 1,300 horsepower, and be walking Lambos and all that. Like
Yeah, but why not just buy a race car?
Or why not put that money into an
taste.
ice cream truck?
You
it's
just
taste.
invest it.
You just
it's
described
weird.
spending $120,000 so casually.
I don't know. I just I got a different taste.
So
with
you
cars.
like the
There's-
idea of souping up a normal car instead of like
Super
buying.
Instead of buying an exotic, I would still honestly though, if I did have the money, yeah, I would buy a Ferrari. Yeah, I'd buy a Lambo.
I'd pull up
like,
a fucking F1 open wheel like skirt.
I would pull up in some nice. Yeah, I'd have my nice, but I would still my garage would be mostly full with like older cars. There's
If I
I would get a Toyota Prius and install a dump truck hydraulics on it so the fucking car would do backflips.
I would ask Alfredo. I'd say, what should I get?
Alfredo would get you something.
Are you getting that M3
Nice.
or M5 or some shit?
Yeah, but now I'm doing
Ooh.
I'm doing
Well, Adam is the worst
Adam's
at
getting an
cars.
Adam is bad at driving. Adam doesn't know how to maintain a car. Adam is.
I am doing the apartment thing, and then I'm going to reassess and then do the car thing.
Yeah.
Adam could have a fully tuned out M5 that goes 600 HP, and he goes to the gas station. Dude's like, "Yo, what do you got under the hood?" Adam goes, "I don't know."
I think it's an engine.
That's why I'm
What-
trying
what
to ball.
kind of car is
I'm
that?
finna ball for that
I
exact
don't know.
reason.
It's a BMW.
Exactly.
That's actually
Dude,
pull
that's
up in the
six-
what you call it.
Dude, that's a 600 horsepower BMW. What's under the hood? I don't know.
No, that's
He
what
made a vlog about getting in a car accident.
Alfredo. That's what Alfredo does because
Alfredo's the man.
Alfredo knows about cars, but he told me that a lot of times when people ask him about his car, he's just like, I don't know, man. I just got it because it's expensive, which I think is that's
Better
so
than
good.
explaining like having.
I've like had to tell Adam a few things about cars. Like,
I don't know
He could
anything
not
about
change his windshield wipers on his car right now if he tried.
Oh hell no!
There's no
Oh,
way.
well,
There's
no, I
YouTube,
think I
there's
could.
vlogs, there's
Yeah,
vlogs.
You think you could do that?
I'll go on YouTube.
You go on
I'll search
YouTube?
It.
Yeah,
no,
you go on
I'll be
YouTube.
able to figure it
Oh
out.
my fucking god!
I
pull up in
washed
that-
his
oh my
car
gosh.
3 times. I washed it 3 times.
Do you know how many times I've
Still
washed my
dirty.
car?
The entire
like
time we
zero
lived in
times.
Long Beach, he
Bruh.
never watched
I've
it.
I know.
never
He
washed
told
my
me he's
car.
never washed it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
You know it's a business write-off. I think.
You know, Johnny has had my car for 3 weeks now to fix the fucking damage on the side of it. He just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, you
He
should
gives a
probably.
shit, he just knows you don't give a shit.
because you're not gonna
No,
pay
because,
him.
Yeah.
No, because I'm paying him like the absolute lowest amount or whatever. So fucking he
Not a
doesn't give a
priority.
shit.
Weird how the guy you're not paying isn't making you a priority.
I would rather go pay some Mexican and give him some fucking real money. And
This
fucking get it
is
done
you
fast.
are
Easy,
a
bro.
racist motherfucker.
Oh,
you
damn.
are already
Shows
offended at least 4
Adam
different
22 is
ethnicities.
problematic.
There's
The Greeks-
a million body shop, car shops around my house, mostly staffed by Mexicans. It's not racist.
Well, they
It's
do it
it's,
right,
It's an
though.
honest assessment of, you know, if I go to fucking the Tom Tom's Coffee by my house, it's Korean employees. So
Could be quality though. I mean,
they probably
are
will
they
be.
gonna do it the right way?
I don't know. Or maybe
Johnny might be doing it the right
Maybe
way.
I could
though.
just get
That's
new
the
friends.
thing. And you're getting it. Again. I mean,
he's
Connor,
probably
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
in 5 years.
sucking a dick.
Okay, in 5 years, I want to be in an apartment with possibly my girlfriend.
Or a boyfriend.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Hopefully, still riding. Yes, I still want to like.
26,
I've,
you're-
No, I've always told myself I'm gonna ride till I can't. I've always told
I'm
myself I'm gonna ride
58
till
and
I
I'm
can't.
still killing it.
You're still.
got-
Yeah, man.
Pull
You
up
ever
in
want to
that
be a Nitro
whatchamacallit.
Circus? I know a guy who.
I know a guy.
Nitro Circus is. I mean, it's pretty tight.
I went to it in South Africa.
Are there any bike riders on Nitro Circus?
I need some catfish. Where them tickets at?
I'll get you.
Look, let's
I
get some
just
tickets.
do
This shit's
Paul.
tight.
Can I tell a story? Can I tell a story?
Paul
I'm riding a
This shit's
small
tight.
local skate park in Lowell, Massachusetts. Some little
Lowell.
little kids are talking to me. Not a little kid, but he's like 20. He starts talking to me. He's like, "Oh, so you know, catfish, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, so after Nitro Circus, like I went and talked to him, and I mentioned something about wanting to smoke a blunt with him. So he got my phone number, and then he called me at 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to ask me if I knew where to get some weed." I'm like a fan.
Catfish's favorite catfish story. I've only known catfish since like maybe like less than.
We like
Like a fan. Like
We've
3
met
o'clock
like
in the morning,
twice, but
calling like a little
catfish
kid.
has been on the road since I've met him for the first time or whatever.
That's right. It's been
But like just following him on Snapchat because he does 85,000 Snapchats per day.
You watch those?
Sometimes.
You're insane.
Yeah, I sometimes watch him.
Snapchat is funny as shit.
I don't have a Snapchat
Too
anymore.
much.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, and again, this is about Connor. I'm just gonna keep this real quick. This year, I've had at least 6 people on Snapchat send me messages saying, "Yo, this kid sent me a message saying, hey, before I went to bed last night, I knew I was gonna kill myself tomorrow." And I woke up and saw your Snapchat, and it just happened to be a day where I was going nuts, and I fucking destroyed the hotel room. And he was like, I woke up, I watched your Snapchat, I laughed my ass off, and I realized that there's more to life than that.
Six times?
6 different people have told me
Because
that.
12 people actually put you in their suicide notes that I watched Catfish's Snapchat and killed myself because of it.
No, hot take. Those kids who thought about killing themselves should have killed themselves.
You are an asshole.
Hey, don't kill yourself.
That take is
Killing
a
yourself
spicy
bad.
take.
The world would
Killing
be
yourself
better.
is an easy way out, and that's bad.
Yeah, and sometimes
Yeah.
the easiest way
Don't
out
do it.
is the right way out.
No,
Swim
absolutely
down
not.
straight.
Path
if
of
you-
least
if there's an
resistance.
open event,
I'll
If you
walk
are,
out the
if
open
you are
gate.
depressed and you would like seriously seek help, or if you just hit me up on Instagram and I will like talk you through this. And if
Catfish
nothing
will
else,
make your day
I'll
better.
bring you out here to California and I'll just pawn you off on Adam.
An old man will bring you to California.
If a kid DM me and said he was going to kill himself, I think I'd just ignore it because I just assume he was trolling me.
Yep.
If you are thinking about killing yourself, seriously, literally,
to me.
no, and nobody can change you. Come to Los Angeles and kill Adam first and make it a murder suicide. If nobody can change your mind, but no, don't kill yourself.
Anyways,
Kill Connor. This is about
Catfish.
Connor.
Wait,
Kill
no.
Connor.
Hold on. Catfish was like driving and he screamed at another car next to him, like, "Where do I buy weed?" And the car was like, "I got some. Pull over." They pull over, jump Catfish, take all of his money, and leave.
That happened?
That happened in Oklahoma.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding. No.
Oh my
He
god!
tried to buy weed on the highway.
He gets robbed for weed money all the time.
It's amazing.
I would rob Catfish.
It's because he's
It's not a true statement.
because he's small.
I got robbed for my phone in South Africa, and Adam would not go help me fucking get the
You
perpetrator.
didn't get robbed. You left it in a taxi.
But I ended up getting robbed because we were able to get it, but you were too fucking lazy.
I don't wanna
Connor,
go-
Connor,
hate the
when-
house at
what was your
5 in the
favorite?
morning.
This isn't about
Why
us.
is Adam responsible for your phone?
Connor, what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
I have no idea. There's so much. You guys are yelling and shit.
Favorite character, Dogbert.
Tom and
Dogbert was
Jerry,
lit,
bro.
dude.
Nah, Tom and Jerry.
My favorite Twitter
Y'all are
account.
old as fuck. What are you talking about?
Favorite Twitter account, Dilbert but gay.
Everybody
No.
It's a
hates
guy
us.
pretending
Everybody
to be
hates us.
Dilbert but gay. It's
If you're
so
really
funny.
talking about a newspaper cartoon reel, then you are old.
I grew up reading books of Calvin and Hobbes fucking. What is it? Hobbes? Hobus? What is it? Hobbes, right?
Calvin and Hobus. Your Dogbert was
Calvin
thick.
and Thomas?
See, I have these glasses on so nobody can tell that I'm drunk.
I said that on the first podcast. And you said no.
No, I was
Connor, finish this sentence. Adam is so old. ...
Wow, all right, yeah.
Fuck.
You disrespect
I
me, you
could say
die.
so many funny things right now, but I should.
Let it out. Let's hear one, Brandon. Offend me. Offend me. It'll be good for the
No,
pod.
people want to see this. Give it for the kids in the comments. Adam is so old. No.
Brandon could probably come up with some funny shit. I don't.
This is
I
the thing about
I
all.
have fire in my brain, but I'm just gonna let it churn because it's like bad.
This is the thing, is that we all are so knowing of each other's fucked up shit that it's kind of like we went to like Nam
Adam is
together.
so old. It's about time he stops fucking 12-year-old girls.
You know, I think you guys have said that one too many times. People are gonna think it's true.
Connor, do you have any tattoos?
I do.
What's your favorite one?
My TMV tattoo.
What's your favorite? What's your least favorite?
Probably the diamond on my foot.
Yeah, it's kind of gay.
Shine
bro.
bright like a diamond.
But Mikey has done all my tattoos.
Really?
No one else.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Shout out Mikey Tyra. Go ahead, watch his podcast.
In his,
on the
it was
come
in
up.
his room in his house. It sounds super ratchet, but
It does.
It actually was like super nice. Like Mikey knows what he's doing when it comes to like the tattoo shit. Like it was like if you walked into a tattoo shop and saw like their little room, he had that in his house. Like super
Hey, you ever sent a
Stole
dick pic to a girl?
duh.
Can you forward it to me?
Yeah.
Who's your crew growing up with?
My crew, the Michigan video crew, like Corey Rogowski, Nick Bolin, Mikey, Tyra,
Give me
Tyler
dick pics on your phone.
No, I don't.
Send one.
I don't have anything on my phone.
How do you feel
No
about
nudes, nothing.
people from back home in Detroit maybe hating on you for making the move to Los Angeles?
Does that happen?
Yeah, I got
Sell
called.
out?
Yeah, I got called a sellout.
Because you're trying to make some money actually at this shit?
Maybe.
And they're just riding for Papa John's, sponsored by Papa John's.
How do you feel
I don't
about
know.
people
Like
who hate?
I don't know. Maybe they think that like I don't like deserve it because like I maybe am like because I wasn't in it long. You know.
And you replaced them with new friends who were like,
But see, that's a weird thing
yeah.
too because he
I
comes
still
out
have
here
like
and-
homies.
You got back home
now.
homies?
Oh yeah, day one homies.
Not
But,
anymore.
shout out to my
but
homies.
his mentality is so crazy that a lot of people don't understand. Is that like his job essentially is to wake up every day and go get clips.
Mm-hmm.
That's his job.
yeah.
On Instagram, on a
That's
video,
what
a
it,
real
that's what it
camera?
was for so long too with Michigan Video, which it was like that part of BMX was so crazy. The Michigan Video was like some of the best times I've ever had riding bikes.
How much pressure do you put on yourself these days to go out and get
A
content?
lot. I lose my mind sometimes. Yeah, Brandon can vouch for that.
I seen you in the Alfredo
I mean,
vlogs.
Adam
your
can
bike?
vouch for it too. I've lost my mind before.
Throw your bike.
I saw one Alfredo
I've thrown
vlog.
my bike, but I try not to, and I try not like today I tried to tell Brandon like not to throw his bike.
You ever fight? You ever get in a fight because like you were too aggressive, like a fight you started?
I've been in 2 fights in my life.
That one you got jumped in. Does that count?
Not really. I wouldn't really consider that as a fight because I ran away.
What were the other
Like I
fights
just took
then?
off.
Brandon seems like a
One in
serious guy.
school and then shit. So maybe it's only one fight. Oh no! And some kid like way back in the day that pointed a bow and arrow at me.
Did you ever do Sid?
Wait a minute.
A boner.
Somebody
arrow?
pointed a bow and arrow at you.
Yeah.
Boner
Elaborate,
arrow?
please.
Like it was like some young kid shit too. Like he came across the street
was like,
to
"Hark!"
show it off. Like he came across the street to show it off.
Was
And-
his name Robin? Last name possible Hood.
Yeah, it was.
Hand
actually.
over your satchel.
Like it was weird. Like it was real too. Like it had a sharp tip on it, and I walked up to him. I remember like started hitting him, and my little sister was like screaming to the like top of her lungs because I went in on this kid for pointing it at me.
Michigan go hard.
I mean, it was young. I was young though. It was
What
like
ethnicity was the guy with the bow and arrow?
he was white, just a white dude on white
Because
dude.
if he was Native
was- I
American,
was young,
that
too.
would be.
Oh yes.
You just have
No.
to let it go.
It was literally just some
Because-
white kid that like was young, like we're literally like playing on the block.
Was he possibly a cowboy that had maybe had an incident earlier?
I think he was trying to show off his skills.
Who the fuck has a bow and arrow?
You ever do karate?
No.
Any martial arts?
I've never been.
boxed?
I've never been to a gym. Probably been. I've lifted weights like when I played hockey for a little bit when they forced me to.
Right.
But even then, I was like, "Fuck this! I hate it."
Let's work out,
But
bro.
I've never been to a gym.
Let's
Like,
lift
I
it
don't
up.
work out.
It's fun.
Where's the craziest place you ever roped?
Car.
He said no perv talk.
You roped on a car?
No.
Are
In a
you,
car.
are you one of those guys who fucks the gas tank?
The gas tank?
You know that's a real fetish.
I thought it was the exhaust.
Oh, my bad.
It's everything.
I think
Everything.
it's both. You eat out the fucking gas tank and shit, right?
What's something that surprised you about Los Angeles nightlife?
The rats.
The rats.
The girls.
Like vegan?
The girls.
What are the girls?
Well,
like?
and dudes too. There's like some rat ass people out there like
What?
that are just like the scum of like the scummiest people ever. Will do anything to like make $1 off of you or
are you
like
talking about?
any like to up themselves. Like they'll do anything. No, not Adam. No, Adam's a
Kind of
scumbag,
like
but he's not bad. Like
You
there's
ever been,
people
you ever
out
been
there
in
that
a,
are
in a
just
spot like where you're like I'm at fucking Leonardo DiCaprio's house. This is crazy. I'm like really out.
I went to Zed's house.
Oh no way.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was crazy.
Tight.
Yeah,
Up in the hills.
Yeah, it was up in the hills. I
Yeah,
went to
I've been
Zed's
there.
house to like just chilling at the pool at like this pool. So they had like a little gathering at a pool party, and it was pretty tight.
You met any cool rappers?
Not really.
Going to like a crazy ass house.
Meeting Wolf
is
though,
one of the,
Xavier.
like,
Meeting
sickest
Xavier
things.
Wolf was tight because
Wolf's
like
the dude. Shout out to
Wolf,
Xavier.
Wolf is huge in
Xavier's
Michigan too. Wolf is huge in Michigan too. Like all my homies still like.
What
butter
about Slim
shit.
Shady?
Wolves are huge in Michigan. They're
Yeah,
loose all over the state.
Are you an Eminem fan?
Yeah, I listen to them.
I
Yeah,
think he
I'm a
likes
fan.
Cheddar Bob more than he likes Eminem.
Who is your favorite rapper from Michigan?
B Rabbit.
From Michigan, I said Payroll Giovanni from Doughboys. Yeah, from Michigan. He holds it down for my city.
When 8 Mile came out, was it a big deal?
You're probably like 2.
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, it was tight though. It was tight though that there was like a movie about it. Like it was pretty tight, but
You watch it and think like that could be me.
no.
What does your mom's spaghetti taste
You
like?
kind of are dressed kind of like Eminem,
Yeah,
a little
low
bit from
key.
that.
There's vomit on your sweater already.
I gotta,
Oh,
I gotta
yeah,
rep,
shit.
I gotta rep my city. And then shout out,
Catfish, you want this?
shout out.
Oh my god, it came so close he burned.
Got
I'm
my,
gonna throw that
got the
phone case
ice
over the
on.
wall
Have
like
you-
we did at the last
Got the
one.
ice.
Have
huh?
you ever
Yeah.
been bitten by an
Pieces.
animal?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever bit an animal?
I mean, my dogs bit me before, like little shit here
Have
and
you
there,
ever
but
bit
no.
somebody's verse?
Huh?
Like as a rapper? Oh, you don't rap?
What's the best video part?
Have you ever
Not a
fathered
rapper.
someone's
What's
style?
your favorite video part growing up that you could watch over and over and over?
Over and over and over. It was this one video that I don't know who posted it. It was just like this, like it's called "Riders Be Stuntin'." I think Tony made it. Maloof made it. Yeah, Maloof made it, and it's just like a collage, and they used the Bone Thug
The
song.
Bone Thug song, right?
I
Down,
literally-
down 71.
Yeah, I literally like just came across it like just looking through YouTube, and
Yeah.
I saw it, and instantly like was like, that shit is tight.
Question:
I
Why,
wanna do
why is the Come Up BMX the best BMX website ever that changed your life?
Because you pay for me to live in California.
what I mean, I've been looking at the website like long ass time ago. I mean, it's got everything you need to know. Honestly, it's the
got-
best out there. It's the realest out there too. It's not some dude sitting behind fucking desk like doesn't
Sitting
know
behind a
anything.
desk,
Doesn't
literally
know
right
anything
now.
about BMX though.
It's
Like
not some 68-year-old man sitting behind a microphone giving his opinion on shit.
but he's been in BMX for a while, so he's
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
history
He's
now.
Godarbin on that.
And
Talk
Alfred
about Little
also.
House Phone.
Oh my god,
Little House Phone, man. Don't get me talking about Little House Phone right now.
I
problematic.
love Little House.
Speak
I
of
love
House
that.
Phone.
I love Little House Phone.
Little House Phone, Little Fetch. You got to pick one. Go.
Gotta respect that house though.
Lil House Phone, Lil Fetch, kill, marry, rape.
He's crazy. I don't even know what to think of House
Fetch
Phone. He's his
or House
own.
Phone?
House Phone is his own person. He's his own character.
They both are.
House Phone is awesome though. I love that dude.
House Phone
But
was
he's
like
crazy.
the first like rap show kid that ever like was my friend back in the day when I first moved here. So shout out to him. That's pretty
He's like down though. Like if he's like if you
he was
if
like
you're
the first
cool with
kid
him,
that,
like he's down
actually
for
was,
you.
my
Like he's
friend
tight.
when I first started going to hams and shit.
Speaking of house phone, do you believe in aliens?
Yeah,
Or the flat Earth,
yeah, I
or
do.
Agartha.
You do believe
I
in
believe in
aliens?
aliens. I don't know about the flat Earth shit.
That's
Sorry,
okay. Aliens
but
is fine.
I think the aliens maybe. I mean,
One out of
come
three,
on now.
right?
We're the only ones here.
Why do you love crackers so much?
Bruh.
And mac and cheese. I know that you eat at least like
Bruh.
the upwards of 4 cups of mac and
And
cheese.
cereal.
A day.
Because you're poor.
The crackers, the club crackers.
His mom
man.
sends
He
him
gets
crackers.
boxes of
What?
like pantry food
Amazon
sent to the
pantry,
house. Like,
bro.
Sponsored by Cracker Mom.
Do you have
What's the best food in LA? What's your favorite food out here?
sodium
Crackers.
deficiency or some shit?
It's not a good one. I'm gonna have to say the best thing I've had out here is Wingstop.
Oof.
Yeah,
Lemon
no
pepper.
bad.
The wing
I don't know
stop at
why.
our house should not even be considered a
You
wing
like, do you
stop.
like sushi?
No,
Oh,
You like
No.
Wingstop more than you like Fat Sal's?
I'm very basic. I haven't had Fat Sal's yet.
Have you tried a lot of sushi?
Fat
Or you
Sal's.
just
Yeah,
tried
burger.
a lot?
I've had sushi before.
we should go there right
There's-
after this.
There's like I don't know. I'm down to like try new shit and like obviously.
What about pegging?
But
Eating butt.
no, get the fuck out.
Docking.
That's all you have. I'll leave the
Talking.
pegging to you, bro.
No, I'm new. I've never been pegged. I'm pegless.
MVP. But he's trying to get pegged 2K17. How I'm trying to beat 2K17.
But bitch,
I'm
I'm
not.
still pegless.
Oral fecal syndrome.
If you could go any place in the world right now to ride your bike, where would you go?
Pegsville.
That's a good one. I think I want to go to China
No.
or Japan.
crazy.
China or
Barcelona.
Japan. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I didn't really think of
China's
Barcelona,
cool.
but like Barcelona or I mean, I wanted to go to Australia, but like I don't know, it's kind of like fading away now.
Why do all BMX riders want to go to Barcelona?
Spots.
Barcelona, man.
You tell us. You're the one who's been there, not us.
I'm playing
We're
devil's
stuck
advocate.
here. You've been there like a million
I
times.
know,
You
but
tell
I'm
us.
saying people want to know why. Like,
But-
why, especially asking somebody that's never been there. Why?
I mean, I've seen so much footage and everything come out of Barcelona. Like
I went there with
it's
him-
like one of
with
the
him for
most
a
like
month.
the common dudes when they went to Barcelona. Like that video, I saw that. Like that was tight. That
Let's
shit
do
was
ruin
so
your whole
tight.
summer too, where we all go to Barcelona for a month, like you did last time.
You won't.
except
You won't
with
make it
us.
out.
What?
You won't make it out.
Out of
Yeah,
Barcelona.
R.I.P. podcast.
for those
No
that
way.
for those that don't know, understand Barcelona. If you could describe Barcelona in a sentence, it's one massive skate park. The
Spain.
entire city. Yeah, Spain.
And
is
then
one
at nighttime,
massive-
you get
shout out
go
to
and
everybody
have
in
a
Spain.
sick-ass party.
Describe it in a
It's all
word.
like rampy bricks.
How
I want to go for
and-
sure.
and
partying
the
as well as
club's
biking,
like
right?
open at like midnight and they stay open till like 8, 9 in the morning.
I want to go to New York too.
Basically,
Adam shit his pants.
that's true.
Barcelona.
Any
There's a photo on the internet of Adam showering naked at a beach.
That's true. too.
Someone told me that in Barcelona, like the club promoters will be outside with a shot, and they'll be like, "Take this shot, come into my club," so they get free
I
drinks on
never
the
seen
street.
that, but
They'll have passes for free drinks. Like, hey,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
home. He's like, here's free drinks.
that does sound like something that could happen in various parts of Europe. Shots outside, though. I don't
Shout
know.
out to Trev, Sick Locks. He came. I met him in back because I haven't been here in that long. I just happened to be in Barcelona for Nasty Mondays, and I saw that he on his Instagram. I was like, holy shit, you're in Barcelona. Let's hang out. He'd never been to Nasty Mondays. We go to Nasty Mondays. It's fucking crazy in the club. I lose him. I meet up with him about an hour later. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, I fucked some girl in the bathroom.
Because the road.
Wait, but aren't we like trash at Nasty Mondays now because fucking Fernando don't work there anymore?
no, we're still golden.
Oh, all right.
Isn't your
We're still-
bit.ly/Nasty Mondays?
Yeah. Well, yes. Because
I was always wondering what the fuck that meant.
because for a while
You uploaded on Monday?
I took the second TCU YouTube channel, which is now the No Jumper channel, and was just posting like viral clips of like fucking crashes and shit.
But what does Nasty Mondays mean?
So for me at the time, I was just using it as a brand name, but it also happens to be the name of this club in Barcelona that we all will while at.
But it's like El Mondays Nastiano.
No, it's just Nasty Mondays.
Oh, it's an English club in Barcelona.
I added the Z and ripped off the In and Out logo,
Doesn't Catfish have the weirdest job that we've ever heard of anyone having?
announcing a Nitro Circus.
Hey, no, I'm actually I'm working for 2017. I'm Link from Legends of Zelda.
Love
Damn,
Zelda.
that is
Love Zelda.
RIP headphone users.
Love Zelda.
I'm sorry, everybody that hates me. Yeah, we tried to get the Our Willie podcast. We also tried to get
Our
the.
Willie, you do a podcast. You
Kevin,
seem pretty
he's-
cool.
He
he'll
went home.
come back. He'll be back.
I feel like Catfish Strong redeemed in these past two podcasts. I think this is a
I
strong
was happy
redeem.
he was online.
I work better in the BMX environment when there's a rapper there. I'm just kind of like.
We were all
I
too.
think
Everyone
that-
was too hyped for.
But this isn't about us. This is about Connor. Connor. Are you on any prescription medication?
No,
Bitch, I'm off 12 Xanax.
Brandon, you're retarded.
There's around 12 backwoods. I'm off 12 Pall Malls. Wow.
What color?
Shout out No Xanax
What
gang.
color is your bicycle?
I'll turn your girlfriend into a Pall Mall smoker like Connor.
Pussy ordinary and her head mediocre.
You smoke Pall Malls?
Yeah.
Menthol.
What is with you?
You smoke Pall Mall menthols?
Black.
Go home.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Those are like the bold menthol Pall Malls.
Broke life, bruh.
Those are cheap.
No, Pall Malls are like fucking
They're fire.
thick and.
They last long as hell,
I
too.
found out. I did research. I found
a
out
grandpa
Pall Malls are
cigarette.
just Old Marlboros. Marlboro used to be a Pall Mall, and then they sold the company. Wait, no, that's
Wait, yeah, Marlboro used to be a
No, that's
women's
L&M.
brand.
That's L&M.
Only people in Indonesia smoke Pall Mall menthols.
Did you guys know that Marlboro was a woman's cigarette until they made the Marlboro Man?
These are black menthols.
Did you know that the other day on the podcast I said that Nas wrote Miami for Will Smith, which is not true. He wrote Getting Jiggy with it for Will Smith.
Nas did?
Remember,
And
I
co-wrote.
haven't seen you guys in a long time, but I got to call that girl out. You had a woman on this fucking podcast.
Okay.
I don't even remember.
Hard to believe, but okay.
I don't even remember who you were interviewing, but she said, "Riff Raff,
Yeah.
ghost rights for E40."
Yeah.
She said that I broke my fucking laptop.
Was
so
it-
shame on that girl.
Wait.
That was Adam's ex-girlfriend.
No, it was Brittany.
Brittany.
Shame on her. I mean, she seemed like a really nice girl, but what she said
Yeah.
That was insane.
That was a
But
classic Adam fucked up the Riff Raff interview. He just really did a bad job.
No. Chris Long fucked up the Riff Raff.
With that blunt, yes. Thank you. But also, shout out to Brittany. She's a babe. I hope that she's not dating anybody right now.
She's very attractive.
I
but
love
she's-
Brittany.
I'll hit her up
Not
right
very
now. Be like, you
knowledgeable
still,
about
you still
riff-raff.
dating
I don't
that
care.
guy in the
She could
league?
tell me that all dinner long. I'd be like, all right, yeah, I believe
Yeah,
you.
E40.
That's crazy, actually. Huh?
Wow.
Didn't know
Be able to
that.
afford to take a girl out to dinner.
Huh? I got money. Kinda.
Connor, what
I don't have money.
4 apps on your phone do you use the most?
Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and
Grinder.
no. And then
That's not funny, dude.
this little drifting game I have.
Boom.
What?
You got,
Little drifting game I have.
you got Pump 3?
He don't
No,
have it yet.
I don't have it
Anybody
yet.
have Pump 3 yet?
Yes.
What the fuck's Pump 3?
BMX
The
game.
best BMX game.
That's the
on
thing
earth.
though. Like I
I
do
fell
want to
off.
download it.
Give me the code.
I went so hard.
It's out.
It's gonna. I'm gonna lose my mind if I get it.
I downloaded the software so I can record my screen. And I recorded myself playing the other day, but it's I don't know. It's not as cool as like when people record themselves playing Pokemon. I could make a video talking about playing it.
Super Mario Run is going to unite us all. Trust me.
What is that? Oh, that's the iPhone game.
Yeah, it's going to unite us all.
Do you? I
might try-
gotta play it. Right?
Yeah, we're going to be in
Play-
hard.
PlayStation 4, the VR that comes out at the end of the month.
Well, I heard
is going
that-
to revolutionize everything.
I
They already
heard-
made that. It's called Virtua Boy. Never heard of it?
I remember
My
very
friend
well.
has a thing
Yes.
for his phone that's VR. It's cool.
What's your favorite
Google
video
Cardboard?
game growing up?
GTA.
You do good in school
No.
and never thought about going to college?
Sixth grade. I got sixth grade first semester. I got 3.0. After that, all downhill.
Did you
Why?
ever?
What went wrong?
I
Were
just
you
did-
just
I
not
just-
applying yourself, Connor?
Yeah, basically.
I thought he was gonna say
I
he had,
just
like a
didn't.
70
I just
IQ or
didn't.
something.
No, I just didn't like school.
When did
I
you
just
start
didn't do it.
drinking?
I'm not really a big drinker, but I wasn't really a big school partier either.
Mike
I
is
like
hard.
it was probably like sophomore year when I like first was like, okay, I can get drunk off this shit, and I had some pretty good times. But I'm not like a big drinker though. More of a
You
weed
wake up, you just
smoker.
think about riding, kissing your, Skyping with your girlfriend.
Mostly riding. I mean, I do text and Skype my girlfriend, and then smoking weed with Brandon. I do that. These dudes got me. Oh, I was smoking. Shout out to 2020.
You guys smoked
Moon
6
rocks.
of those
Oh,
things
man,
last
they
night.
got-
That's
oh.
fucking
Dude,
raw.
When I first got
he brought
here-
those moon rocks that day to the skate park. He
Bruh.
fucking gave everybody. He
Oh,
gave.
yeah, I got catfish like retardedly high that
No,
he
you
couldn't
gave
even go back in the
20
skate park.
20 people. Everybody's.
I passed my one
hit of
spliff
it.
around to every single one of my
Everybody
friends. at the skate
died.
park.
It was like literally like Night of the Living Dead.
I got the
Yeah.
I got the entire common crew pretty much laid out in parking spots in the parking lot because they got them too high.
Oh, at the
people
Vans
broke their
Park.
tailbone.
Yeah, that was
That's because
yeah,
they're
we were
like,
there.
Ethan, I know he smokes weed, so yeah, I got
smoke
him down
spliffs.
high.
Man, that was so.
all-
it
all
was
vapes,
like,
Vapes. They're all vapor.
I have plenty of like non-professional weed.
Dude, it's
smokers
crazy how the
that
vape,
got
like-
retarded
Do you
high.
vape? Do you vape?
no, I don't vape, but it was like,
Vaping's
it's like,
fire.
it's kind of a new. I feel like it's a new thing out here. I saw it like so long ago in Michigan. Like
the
people
Muslims?
were. No, not even.
Okay.
That's
People just had
They
it.
have,
Like it was weird.
Weed has been legal in Michigan for a
Adam
minute,
said
right?
Muslims.
For medicinal.
I don't. It's medicinal, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like if you have a car, it's like
Yeah, I didn't get mine.
You
I
like
was still
Faygo?
Taking Fago's a shit.
Those Muslims in their
Cotton candy Fago?
No, Moon Mist.
So serious.
Most basic ass.
He's got his
one, but-
ICP flavors
You
down.
listen to ICP?
No, I do not listen.
But like
Quiet.
kids in your high school were like
No.
juggalos.
No,
The fuck?
None?
no, it's not. No, like No, suburbs, like nice
How many
suburbs.
kids
like,
were in your graduating class?
Your dad's rich?
a lot. There's a lot. Like it's a big. No.
What about like
not
Big
rich.
Sean? Does he have a handle on the city? Is he a big deal in Detroit?
Big Sean's a pretty big deal. Yeah, I mean,
You ever like stand in line to see like Big Sean do an autograph signing or something?
no.
Do we
I
talk
mean, they
about-
have those. They'd have
What do
them
you
all
think
the
of
time. but
Kwame
no.
Kilpatrick?
Who?
Do we talk about your mom at all?
I don't
He was
even
the
get
youngest,
into
he was
that.
the youngest mayor of Detroit, the youngest mayor of a major city in the last 100 years.
I just like.
He became mayor at 30, and he was a mayor of Detroit, and he lived his life like it was a fucking rap video.
Uh-huh.
And he ended up getting caught, and I think
did some
he's
crazy
out now.
shit.
Yeah, insane. He fucked Detroit over for years.
No, he lives in LA. He goes by the
Sounds
name
like
of Little
my
House
kinda
Phone.
guy.
What about Bizarre? From D12 minutes. Bizarre. The fat dude with the shower cap.
The shower
Oh
cap.
yeah,
that was
Connor
legendary.
rides with him.
Bizarre was the best member of DJ. Well,
Bizarre did a video with
Who are you
Riff
talking
Raff
about?
recently,
I
a
ride
little
with
while
him.
back.
Bizarre.
You know about Bizarre, right?
From D12.
I know who
no,
Bizarre
I got
is.
an interview, not you two. These chicks don't even
Not
know
you two,
the
the
name
D12.
of my band.
Who else is from Michigan?
But
Danny
they're all
Brown.
on me like
Danny
they
Brown,
wanna
no.
hold
Danny Brown.
hands.
What do you think about Ted Nugent?
So I got off stage right.
Ted
Dropped
Nugent.
the mic. Ted Nugent went to the high school I went to for like a semester and signed a locker.
Ted Nugent, goddamn.
You ever
Tony
drink-
Cardona?
Yep.
Stranglehold's
Has
the
your
best song.
house been affected by the clean water crisis in Michigan?
Yeah, you drinking Dookie
Water
water
Christ?
out there?
No, hell no.
Drink
I ain't
Dookie.
in Flint. I'm in Dearborn. That's nice.
I heard
in
it's- I
Dearborn.
heard it's seeping
you guys
down.
come and stay with me, and you,
How
it's
close?
nice.
How close to Ohio? Is it above Ohio?
It's above Ohio.
How many
Ohio's
people
like
got
45
poop
minutes.
water out there?
4 or 5 minutes?
45.
45.
45 minutes. It's not, Ohio's not far from me.
How much to drink some Dookie water right now? Okay.
To go to Flint?
to show solidarity.
No, we get good water.
We didn't
We
ever
got
talk
that
about your
Google
mom.
water.
You-
We got
your
that
mom.
Adirondack.
My mom.
Yeah.
What
She
about my mom?
still with us? I
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
And your mom and dad are together?
Yeah, they're together.
Does your mom work?
She did. She doesn't right now.
Does she follow you on the gram? Does she see the
Yeah.
glow up and everything?
No, yeah, she sees.
What's she think?
She loves it.
What's her name?
Amy.
Amy. Shout out to Amy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Amy.
Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys like both come from like parents who were together, like
Yeah, normal household.
normal households.
Yeah, and I was basically given everything I asked for, so I mean, they did the best they could do. Like I didn't grow up like a shitty life. My life was not like shitty when I was growing up. It was a good
When
life.
you say
Still-
everything,
still
everything you asked for, like, that can sound bad actually. Like
it's
you're
not. I
spoiled.
wasn't.
No, it
I
sucks
wasn't
to be like-
spoiled, but like like they did what, they made.
They
me
supported
happy.
your
Like, they
dreams.
supported me. Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's what I was saying earlier. That's why it's so rare to see that because so many people are scared to come out of that fucking. We all came from the same class, like a middle class family, and we fucking made that jump to come out to California. And so many people are like scared to fucking leave that comfort zone,
Yeah.
especially in our world too. Like that's
That
what I
was
was saying
hard.
earlier.
That was.
Yeah.
That was.
Is that your?
pretty
So
hard.
you're from the same
Yeah.
situation?
I'm from Ohio. Yeah.
Mom and dad married,
They divorced when I was in college when they divorced.
but like middle class kind of upbringing.
Middle class, yeah.
But there's so many
Midwestern.
bitch ass people that live out here that are not from here that are like they're 21, they're 22, and their parents pay for them to live in a fucking $3,000 a month apartment.
No.
And they're
Yeah.
fucking.
And they're waiting.
I don't
they're
have
waiting
that.
for something to happen. That's why it's
And
like
they're
BMX
not- yeah,
is so
they're
different. Like you meet
make-believe
out here,
shit.
so many people, actors, musicians. Like, what are you doing? Oh, you're not fucking hustling. Like BMX riders are out there every single fucking day trying
Playing
to get clips.
punks,
It's
Lucky
like,
to
BMX
have
on
the
their
house that I
phones.
live in, and I'm just trying to fucking work to
I put in a lot of work for this
But
shit.
catfish.
We put in a lot of work
When you're
for
an
this
actor,
shit.
and
BMX.
let's say you're supporting your acting career by like waiting tables. You're out every day on auditions, but you can't like throw those up on YouTube and like get likes off the failed audition. I mean, maybe you can do a monologue here and there or something, or maybe vlog on the side. But like those guys are grinding too, kinda.
Yeah.
It's just different because their shit. Okay, BMXer theoretically can build a little bit every day, but an actor might go like this: age 38, Star Wars 9, got the role or whatever.
And good
you know?
for those guys for sure, but I
Yeah.
just am saying that like a lot of people who just like live off their parents and they're out here.
Oh,
and you,
yeah, I
you
was-
see them at every party and
Yeah.
they're around.
and also I think that.
they're
Well, let me
just-
ask you guys this
but
question.
also the difference there is like, do you think those people are having fun every single day
No.
going to auditions? He's having a blast every day.
No, because they're going to reject
And
it every
that's-
single
and
day,
the
and that's a
difference.
lot.
Yeah,
That's,
like we
that's
want
hard
to wake
to do.
up and we want to ride our bikes.
Yeah, but if someone gave you guys, everybody at this table, let's say someone said, "I'm going to give you $1,600 a month for the rest of your life," do you think you'd have any more aspirations, or would you find like a 2-bedroom,
Hell yeah.
just pay $800 a month in, keep the other 800, just figure out how to make that last, and that was your life. You know, like
I would
that
just
could
stack.
What the fuck would I do?
I would just
I'll be
stack.
gone. I will be gone.
1,600 is nothing.
This country.
week?
There's so
A
much. shit
week,
out there.
you
I would
said?
be
You said a
everywhere.
week.
be a month.
A month.
said
Nothing.
month.
Yeah, you get a low amount.
$1,600 a month. Imagine how much you could do with $1,600 a month in
Nothing.
fucking China.
Oh, all right. Well, there's.
In China.
Well, then you're in China.
In China, that's a fucking 4-bedroom fucking house.
Then you're stuck in
the
China.
hills.
That's in China.
You got a goddamn poster in China.
He's so crazy that he thinks that like everybody wants to just move to some random
I
third
want
world
to
country.
move to
Not that
Fish has seen this whole flat Earth.
Where
That was China.
$1,600 a month you can spend your whole entire salary and barely have a studio.
But Brandon would spend half of that on the apartment, and the other half on a pillow worth of weed.
Right.
He'd have
He
no
loves the
furniture.
pillow
He
weed.
would just have
At
a pillow.
least 300 of that is
Towards the
going
end
to
of the
weed
month,
for
my
sure
pillow might
with
be getting
Brandon.
smaller, but
Maybe
I'm still-
more.
The fact that he has such a lust for weed is proof that he would definitely do something besides.
I would
the
die for
1,600.
weed.
When you
But
see him tweak,
I do think it would be nice
does
for
it?
everybody to have guaranteed income. I do think that's an interesting idea. But
Yeah, having money's cool.
you guys should be on
Being
benefits.
broke.
Why
I'm
are
just
you
saying it would
guys-
take away your motivation to ride and do other shit.
How are you guys
Never,
not on
never.
benefits? You,
Yeah, it
if
would.
anybody's
No,
on
Even
benefits,
if
No,
I
it
had
wouldn't.
money, I still get bored as shit and I would go ride on my
If-
bike.
Exactly.
I will bow and arrow you.
If-
Flashback.
if
Flashback.
anybody is going to be on benefits and food stamps, there should be people like you guys who don't make much money, right?
Yeah, but I don't have a California ID. I already tried to fucking
You've been
do
saying
this.
that for 3
Stop
years.
shooting shit.
That worked way too well.
Why don't you
Yeah.
just go get one?
Because my insurance and stuff is still under my parents, and then that means that I have to be living with them, so I have a Connecticut ID still under my parents.
You just get an ID card. You don't get a
Lot
driver's
of
license,
self-snitching.
You just get an ID card.
There you go.
Really?
just an ID.
Wait, that means I get a weed card too, and then all my life's problems will be solved because I want to shoot myself in the face every day. 'cause
Every
have
time I
fucking
come on
weed.
this
Not
fucking
having
show,
a
I just
weed
tell
card
you,
is
just
not a
listen to me. I
problem
got
for
all
you.
the answers.
Yes, it is.
Well, you
Because
can't go
I
with
never have
Connecticut.
weed because you don't want to sell it to me anymore because you ran out.
No, because I just got a sack of shake.
I'll buy your shit.
Shake. Shake.
Connor,
Oral fecal
what are your top 3 websites?
oral
Top
fecal
3
syndrome?
websites. Thecomeup.com would be one.
The Google
I
search
would say,
results for
like-
oral fecal syndrome.
Damn, Google search is probably one. I'm always on Google search, searching up shit.
Oral fecal
Always.
syndrome.
I love Google search. That's a great site. Google Images, another one.
Hey, when you go, what do you mean?
Tells me so much about you.
And then I don't know, probably Facebook. I've used
Dude,
Facebook.
yeah.
You still use Facebook?
Dog,
No, I just
porn.
check it here
Porn.
and
What's
there.
your main porn site?
Brian Gosling.
The DVDs. in his bedroom.
Manzone.net.
Pornhub.
What is
Pornhub?
What is it like when you're trying to sleep and Stevie's just sawing
Smacking
away?
cheeks?
Yeah, that's what I'm-
Okay, it was like it was probably like 2:30 in the morning, maybe 3 o'clock. I don't know. I was like asleep, and all of a sudden I just hear like it was quiet. Like he definitely had to have like made it seem like no, it was more not the clap. It was fist. It was like a start clapping, and all of a
I'll
sudden
say it.
it's
He's
like,
a power
dude,
fucker.
started. Oh my god, yes, that is true. No.
Stevie. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh my God.
Don't look at me.
That was
in the
fun.
comments, I'm
Joe, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Oh my god. Wow. You guys are
Don't look at me. It's like so specific.
oh my god. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Damn. So Stevie's a freak, man.
No, he just is so drunk.
He's just-
the pussy.
Oh, but
Until-
the funny
until the lung
part,
finally
you guys
splits.
didn't even let you guys
My
start
jaw
yelling
hurts so
before
bad
I get
from
the
laughing.
funny
My
part.
lungs hurt. I can't tell if it's the weed or
I'm
the
sorry.
laugh.
I apologize.
okay.
I interrupted. Please.
Yeah.
He went.
Finish what it's like to experience Stevie fucking next to you.
Okay, so he went on for like almost an hour, and I'm like, I put my headphones in, but then there was a time where a song was
What were you
switching.
listening to?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
You're
I
in
don't
two
remember.
different beds.
Hour
Same
is a
bed.
short session for him.
Obviously, I'm in a different bed across the room. But okay, so like, what the fuck?
Oral.
So all of a sudden I hear she says, "Do you want to stop?" And Stevie goes, "Yes," because it's starting to hurt now.
Which I'm really
And I was
confused
just like,
by. What
okay,
hurts?
headphones back on. I don't know.
Rug burn,
I don't
dude.
know. Yeah, probably. Probably some
just
rug
you're
burn. I was
airing
just
them
like,
out,
oh my
airing them out
god.
so bad.
Maybe
Man.
she had nipple clamps on.
It was crazy. Stevie's
A lot of people will never be in the same room as one of their friends having sex. Me, many times.
I do not like it. It's like
it's weird.
fuck.
Though. It's not that great.
I'm trying to sleep, man.
There's only so many rooms in that crib.
I mean, I'm.
Okay, I
put my headphones in.
Any
So
BMX fans still watching know of a pro BMX rider named Ben Lewis, Benny L. Benny L and I shared many hotel rooms in Japan, Berlin, or maybe not Japan. I don't even fucking know. But he snores like a motherfucker. But over time, I learned to just kind of breathe at the same pace as the snoring, and sort of let the snoring just rock me to sleep. I think you could do the same with Stevie.
You're a snorer. You're a snorer. You know that.
I don't.
right?
If you try to fall asleep, Stevie fucking you'd be just trying to fall asleep, just going.
I don't
Yeah,
snore.
breathe just like that. Like a dog. Stevie.
That's actually how I go to sleep when you're 68 years old. Like you think you're gonna die.
when Stevie's banging, you just start.
Just hope that that's it.
Definitely.
Yo, you know what's weird?
You're a snore.
You know, you're a Snorlax. You know what's funny to me is that I will have girls report into me that I do things like talk in my sleep
Me
or
too.
snore.
Reports, aka send me a fax in my office.
No, but
I've
Tell
witnessed-
the police. Tell the
so,
police.
so rarely, so
I've-
rarely. Like every once in a blue moon, a girl will be like, "You were snoring so bad last night." But
Once in a blue moon.
once in a while, what you think you hear me doing it a lot?
I was there when the girl told you. You fell asleep on the couch. Remember? You fell asleep on the couch when you went over to that random ass girl's house to party.
I was snoring there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
fell asleep on the couch twice. We woke you up when you were out on the back
I don't even-
patio.
I was
Remember
passed
you were on
out,
the
no.
well, yeah, you passed
Connor,
out.
you ever have night terrors? You ever have
She let me come in.
nightmares?
I have.
No.
Have you ever had
No
sleep
nightmares.
paralysis?
I have.
No, I mean there's a time where I like fall off a
You ever
bridge
have
and
anal
like wake
fissures?
up.
Anal
My night.
fissures.
Hey, listen, real quick. Everyone, focus on me.
No.
My
This
night.
is not your podcast, Roseman.
no,
Get
no,
out
real
of
quick.
here.
My night tears are fucked up.
Are they really? Wow.
Yeah,
Tell me,
it's
tell me,
literally
tell me.
they always end in me jumping out of my bed, turning on my lights in my room, sprinting around the room for like 15 seconds, and then realizing I'm now awake.
Our cat does that.
And what happens is the first, like, it's always something in the room. So like the first one I ever had was a snake descending from my ceiling, and it was right above me, and I was like, fuck. I woke up and just threw my covers, sprinted, turned the lights on, like broke a mirror.
This is what happens when you don't smoke weed.
Big facts.
Man, hit this.
I haven't had.
Facts.
I've had a dream in like 3 years, so that means that
Yeah.
I'm like immune to sleep paralysis and stuff like that. I think.
Yeah.
Because you guys smoke weed. If you stop
No,
smoking weed,
vegan.
you will not. You will start dreaming.
You still dream, you just
Yeah.
don't remember them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My sleep paralysis didn't start happening until I heard about sleep paralysis, and then I started like, oh,
Because now
and
you're
then I
overthinking
fucking
it, Roseman. Just calm down, buddy.
self-induced.
It'll be okay.
You're like a Larry David character. You're like neurotic, white.
Dun,
you
dun,
know.
dun, 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 dun,
Weird
dun,
things
dun,
happen
dun.
in the.
Anyways, sorry, everybody.
Wow.
You always just called him Kyle or something.
I was waiting for it. I'm like, come on. What are you
Connor,
about to say? Huh?
what's brown and sticky? A stick.
That is such an old lame joke. Hey, you
What
want to
a
know one of
dad.
my favorite moments on the podcast was
Yeah.
when who was it that called? Was it House
Hold on,
Phone?
hold on, wait, hold on.
He called.
Hold on, Adam, wait.
Stop.
You hear that?
What?
Stop.
Hold on.
What?
I think you got it.
Is it good now?
If you touch any of those, I will
We're
kill
good.
you.
We're good. We're good.
You got it.
What was I talking about?
Man, I don't even know.
Something
I don't even
on a
know.
podcast, on a previous podcast.
Oh, it was House Phone called Tanner Connor, and Tanner had been hanging out with him for like
For
three.
like a month.
For like days and days, and Tanner was so bummed. And I look over and I just see the look in Tanner's eyes, and he was so bummed. And then like a week or two later, I see Tanner again, and I just mentioned like, "Oh, remember when you called him fucking Connor?" And I just see it again. Is I was just like, "Oh man, I was fucked up." It like really hurt.
What did you did when that face palm when I was going? Oh, it was Yachty. You thought Yachty's dude was
Burberry
Perry,
Perry, but it was
I
K
like-
Supreme.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, put it in this
Great
perspective. Fucking Lil Yachty is texting me saying, "Yeah, hey, if it's cool, I'm bringing my friend Burberry Perry." I'm like, "All right." Fucking shows up with some guy. I didn't remember what Burberry Perry. Now I would recognize Burberry Perry on the street.
Did
At
you
the
say to
time-
him, "Hey,
Shout out to
Burberry
Burberry
Perry"? Or?
Perry.
Yeah, I did a whole thing. I said to Yachty, I'm like,
Not know who
so
Burberry Perry is.
this right here, your friend, he's got one of the best names in the rap game. This is Burberry Perry. And Yachty had to be like, oh, no.
This guy's he missed his flight. He missed his flight.
And K Supreme is like significant in his own
Supreme is
right.
fire.
So it's kind of like extra bad to like not know who he was. That was embarrassing, but I did not take it out of the podcast because I
You took
don't.
the
That's
L
real.
Like, you took the L like a
You
man.
keep it real. You keep it real.
How many no
Culture
jumpers have you
vulture.
done?
127 or so, 130.
a lot.
And that's like, I mean, ostensibly like 100, like maybe like 150 people you got to learn about. You know, you don't know about
Oh,
everybody.
it's tough, yeah.
You've had to learn about people, do research. You know, like what's Connor, like
I have to watch him sleep for like 7 or 8 hours. You know, just
what's he sleep like?
What would be your dream sponsor?
on some shit.
My dream sponsor? Damn, I mean,
Levi's.
at a time though.
Cigarettes.
At a
Think
time,
big.
it was on some shit. At a time, it was on some shit. Like,
And then you
I
met
was
Adam,
like,
and you're like, "Fuck these."
Connor would totally ride
It was
for
just
Pall
like-
Mall.
nah. Dream sponsor would probably Nike.
Whoa.
Nike's like up there, yeah. And like I've always like
Fair enough.
Nike's tight. It's one of those brands.
But the thing is, to be on Nike, you have to be like, Mark Losey, like, is he like
gotta be on his guest list for
fertilize
the
like an egg, and then like he creates these like riders.
I don't
that-
even know what's going on with Nike these days.
I've met Mark before
I
a
just
couple
feel like
times.
Yeah,
Mark
Mark's
Losey.
He's
no,
awesome,
no,
dude. Yeah, I
he
met
knows
him
what
in.
the fuck
That was a bad
Dude
joke.
tour.
It's type of a joke about the fact that like it just seems like everybody who's on Nike is just like Dennis and Garrett and Chad.
What does this
They're
mean? I
just
don't know what this means. Who's
squeaky
Mark Losey?
clean, but he's just like
Oh.
TM, but
team
like
manager
that-
for Nike. But he has just like a squad of dudes who are just the best dudes.
They're
Ian, Chad,
untouchable.
Dennis.
Yeah, they're
But,
untouchable.
However, I'm leaving out of this equation
Best dudes in
Spinner,
BMX.
but still
They're the best
But
riders.
he doesn't. He's not.
I mean, they're
No, I
they're
know,
up
but
there.
But, yeah, he was.
But Stevie
They are.
Churchill, I thought
Well,
was
they
the
are.
best.
They are. That's like Nike's.
There's a lot of the best.
Nike's dudes is like, yeah.
It's a
when a
very
Nike when a
elite
Nike
team.
video comes out, everyone is like geeked.
I was
Can
trying
Stevie
to
Churchill
go
win the
to-
X Games?
Well, I'll just give up.
Yeah, Stevie Churchill.
has-
Stevie,
He
got fourth one time.
Put this in perspective. Stevie is one of the top 10 street riders in the world.
They don't invite him
Nike.
anymore, though, right?
Nike has 4 of the top of those 10.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
They're all good.
yeah. They're good.
Fuck Nike. I'll never ride for them.
I used to ride for Nike.
Nike's tight.
Catfish used to ride for Nike.
Nike's tight.
He
I
got
don't wanna
paid-
ride for Nike,
he
I
got
wanna be
paid
Nike.
by Nike.
Shout out to Nike for those years of
He
money.
got paid
Thanks,
by
homie.
Nike. That's
Thanks.
very rare.
I'm
He's
pretty
the-
sure Brandon Dosh was getting Nike flow too at one point.
Yeah, but
It was-
Catfish was getting
that was
paid.
tight.
That's
Shout
very,
out to the
very
homie
rare for an
B-Dash.
old
Shout out to the
retard
homie B-Dash.
loser douchebag.
What shoes do you ride in? Adam's mad. He never got money from.
Yeah, he
shoes.
sounds pretty mad. He does sound pretty salty.
Thanks again, Nike, for all the money.
Oh, I got some free low
years.
techs, buddy.
Hundreds of thousands.
I got some low techs.
I'm in Vans right
You're in
now.
Vans. Vans are good riding shoes. What are you riding?
I just like the waffle sole.
Huff
Oh, yeah,
FTPs.
those FTPs. Yeah, those
I
are.
ride a lot of Adidas, Vans. You know,
Adam
I'm an
had to ask
Adidas
me the other
fan.
day if he was allowed to ride in his FTP, fucking.
I don't ride
What's
in
the most
I don't
New Balance,
I don't like
A6.
Nikes.
embarrassing shoe looking back that you've ever purchased?
Dockers.
Clown shoes.
No, this pair of DVS shoes that I had, they were like
DVS?
huge,
Airwalks.
huge. They're like
Yep.
boat pillows on my
Shiny
feet.
like vinyl Airwalks.
Godarbin
Red-
Airwalks.
red vinyl
The
Airwalks.
Airwalks Godarbins.
Shout out to
Adam
Airwalks.
still wears
Blue
Crocs to this
suede.
day.
Chunky Airwalks.
Catfish went on about Skechers because of Ian Connor.
Skechers.
Are you rolling another blunt right now? I mean, if you want,
let's
because we're
get
just,
it.
Let's
get it.
smoke another blunt right
Kind of
now.
just like wrapping this up, so I'm just like rolling a blunt for
Well,
whatever this happens.
keep the
Let's roll it
questions
and we'll
coming,
just
bro.
spin it. We're just talking shit.
just talking shit,
boys.
bro.
We're just a bunch of dudes,
Just a couple
That's
guys
why I'm
having
rolling
a
a
time.
bunch of white
Hey, I
men
also have
exercising
girls
our
coming to the
privilege.
house.
Oh yeah.
Let me switch this real
They're,
quick.
like,
What?
15 minutes away.
Let me ask.
Ask us all a
Brandon. I mean, I could ask you.
Ask me a question.
What do you guys think about me coming to California?
Loser.
What did that?
Otherwise,
Piece
I
of
wouldn't let
shit.
you keep staying in my house.
Who is this guy in my kitchen
I got annoyed
eating my
at you very
sandwich?
Fastly if I didn't like.
It's
that's
initiative,
not-
man. I've seen it a million times. And like I said, that's why I got like so much respect for dudes. They want to do it. We see it living in Long Beach because that Long Beach was a spot for so many years.
Long
The
Beach,
dudes, like we met so many dudes that fucking from all over that just came out and not even they want to like make it in BMX. They just wanted to fucking ride and
Yeah.
be surrounded by this thing. And that's the cool thing that like
Yeah.
Nah.
it's hard to convey to people that like we all even. Forget about the no
Anybody
jumper
who
shit.
doesn't
Forget
ride
about
BMX.
OSS. Forget about all that shit. Like if we were just dudes out in California riding, we would be friends with everybody. We
Yeah.
know
Right
everybody
into them.
everywhere. Yeah.
Let me tell you. Let me tell
Anybody
you
who
what
doesn't
really.
ride BMX is missing out on like a really really cool thing.
You're not a real person if you can't do a bunny hop bar spin.
Yeah,
I
well,
can.
well,
I
Cavish-
can. I
Cavish
definitely
and
can.
Adam-
Well, Adam can barely bunny hop bar spin, but
Yes, I
Cavish
can. I'm great at it.
He can
But
bar.
Cavish can
Adam
bar.
Connor,
So it's
listen.
He can crank flip. he can
Brandon,
bar.
who's the better BMX rider, me or Adam?
Ooh, tough call.
Connor.
it's not.
Who can do more BMX tricks and whose tricks are more impressive?
Who invented the crook over crook
Cavish.
180?
I like Adam's riding a lot because he rides like
Yeah.
an old guy, and I like old guy.
Who
riding.
invented the crook over crook 180?
Not you, Ryan Howard, but
Who can do a backflip?
Who? Ryan
Catfish
who?
or Adam?
Shout out to Ryan Howard.
Ryan Hoover?
Which one of us can do a backflip? Which one of us can do a backflip?
Okay.
not Adam because
That's
Adam
fair,
would
yeah.
probably land on his head and not be able
The
to do no
backflip
jumpers
thing
anymore.
is an important.
Let me
clause.
say something to
I
Connor
bet
about.
the Roseman could probably do a backflip before Adam.
I agree.
No way.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Funny hop
Yeah,
bar
but that
spin.
girl did a backflip
Big
before
facts,
me
I
too.
think
It's like
so, buddy.
he's on the level of that girl from the MTV
I can't even
show.
do a gainer in the pool.
Well, maybe
I could do that.
There's a million views.
You can
You're
gainer.
not gainer into a pool.
Let's
Adam.
go.
There's no
Wait,
way
wait,
you're
wait.
gainering into
I
a pool.
flip into the pool every which
That's
way.
not
you
a flip.
gainer?
A gainer is when
Wait,
you go
what?
forward.
Oh,
You're going forward, but
Run
your
into a
feet backflip.
backflip?
Yeah, forward backflip.
You would
Like,
hit
it's
your
weird.
fucking forehead on the.
I've never done it, but I
Can
feel
we
like
do
I
that for
could.
a vlog?
He would
Vlog
just
title,
land in the
Adam does a
water
gainer
upside
and
down.
dies.
What's hard about doing a backflip?
You would land in the water
You
upside
can't
down.
do a backflip.
You can't see shit.
I'm
You
not
gotta throw
scared
your
to
head
jump
over your
into a
shit.
body of water. What do you think I'm made of? I'm a great swimmer. I can dive. I can jump
He
into
was
the
the
ocean.
third best jujitsuist in all of Long Beach, but you're not a good swimmer.
That's made up. I just want to say for the fans, I did jujitsu for 1 year. Catholic started saying I was the third best jujitsu.
I heard you
Hey, it's
placed in a
got-
contest.
Hey, jiu-jitsu.
No, I only did one tournament and I lost. I think I fucked me up.
Connor, what I wanted to say was, we were like, what do you guys think about me coming to California? The sad fact is, no one gives a shit. Like a lot of
No,
people.
you're
no,
true-
but here's
you're
the
right,
thing.
though.
A lot of
No, I
fuckers
do, I
have.
do,
hold
I
on,
do.
hold on. A lot of motherfuckers have come to California in all different industries. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
But like the
I mean,
fact
it's
that
just
you're
the
able
world.
to find a way to make it work and stay out here, the longevity is what they care about because they're not going to get to know you in the first, 2 weeks or whatever.
Right,
6
right.
months in LA, then you
I've
can
seen a
probably
lot of people
home.
come and go from this Hollywood type
Right,
town,
right,
and
right,
it's
right.
just like,
Like
Mr. Hollywood.
as if that's
But
the
that's-
actual name.
But
It's
that's
like-
the cool thing about Instagram,
fucking
because in
scary,
2016 you're able to quantify somebody's popularity.
Yep,
And in
sexual Jumanji.
in our weird world, just through his numbers, because in BMX you can tell if somebody's real or they're not real or they've got or they don't. And you have originality is a huge key. He's filled all those fucking ticks.
He just went
all the
pro.
boxes.
Shout
And
out
he
to
went pro.
Stranger.
Yeah, that's what.
Shout out to
Congrats.
Stranger.
Let's talk about that. How
Thank
did you get on Stranger?
Going big.
Alfredo put in the word for me and helped me out. And I mean, obviously they were down. Rich was down to put me on the team, and I was down because when Stranger came out, I was instantly a fan. It was tight because they were street riding. It was more street company, so I was super into it. So when they asked me, I was like,
What
no-
year?
no
What
question.
year were they founded?
Stranger was 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Oh, they're that
Well,
new.
No.
Isn't it
Stranger
2010?
was,
2010, I
was
think.
founded-
He was on the team and stuff, and then it
About
kinda went dead
2010,
for a
right?
while.
Right at the
2010,
same
yeah.
time OSS was founded.
If you guys could make
2009?
a BMX, one part of the bike, would it be? Would you make frames or pegs?
I have-
See.
I don't need to make any of that.
Mine
because
would
I
be
have
the
seen prices
kickstand,
of
Robesman. Mine would be the kickstand.
I love how Rosen's questions are not really rooted in the reality, because in reality, there's no, if any of us could, we would never even think about if I could make a bike part that was like this, because bikes are already pretty much exactly how they're
But
supposed to be.
it's like if you made it's like the 22 crank system, oh shit, that's the best
What
cranks
do
in
you
the
know about a
game.
22 crank system?
What is that?
Out of 22 is 3-piece crank,
That's a 22 millimeter crank system. So I actually thought you were being serious for a second.
Yeah, what is that?
Robesman, I just want you to realize that, because I've been gone, if I would ask these questions, Adam would throw shit at me. He would be so mad
We're
at me.
so deep.
Adam's
into
off
this.
55 Zans right now. If you haven't noticed, the past
No,
12
I'm
things.
not.
Just, no, I'm not.
Little boost.
Zen in
Little
the shade of
boost,
sky.
Hey, no Zans in LA 2017.
Little
I wish
boost.
I was-
It's just a
if
little
someone
bit
gave
of
me his name right
booze.
now, I would do it. But no, I am
We
absolutely.
had such a heated conversation the last time about why skateboarding is cooler than BMX, or
It's not. Don't
It's
you say
it's
that.
not.
or why they're more paid,
No,
why it's more
It's not
popular.
cooler than
I mean,
BMX.
It just is.
BMX, and I'm jaded, but BMX is still cooler because BMX is still underground.
I just
Because
think-
We
BMX
do
is
it.
still underground.
It's cooler because
Hey.
we do it.
Hey, it's a knife.
But think about how many people you see with a Thrasher shirt on.
Love
They-
thrash.
they
Skateboarding
don't-
is
they
meant,
don't
like,
skate. You would never
it's
see
just
somebody with a
like-
Ride
I don't
BMX
know.
shirt on.
Just imagine that was a hypebeast trend.
We're less popular,
Come
so
up
we're
shit,
cooler.
it's just the Thrasher fountain with the come up logo. Or
Yo,
it
you
says the
see
come up.
Kid Cudi yesterday? He admitted
In
to
that
fucking
Vital
being,
shirt?
He admitted me to being fucking suicidal when he had a Ride BMX shirt on.
That would be such a look. Imagine that. Imagine like
Or
a.
Bieber. Imagine Bieber.
Wait,
like,
is Ride BMX a company or it's like literally a command? Like
It's
Ride
like a
to-
magazine, but it's also well, it's actually the only BMX magazine left, but it's also like the come up's like main competition in terms of like BMX websites. But it's just funny to imagine.
Yo, Miley Cyrus went outside out in West Hollywood yesterday with no panties on. She had a Ride BMX T-shirt on.
There would be like a complex article like what is Ride BMX? Let's like explain it for you.
BMX.
That would be so cool.
That could be the new thing because it's so normal and plain and boring, and people are like, "Yes,
Split it
that's
up.
the new
Ramon,
thing."
there's 100 of them.
I wasn't
over
gonna drink it. I wanted to show the
straight vodka.
I'm sponsored.
Aqua Hydrate. This is my.
Get that smart water shit out of here.
We out here. Hey, I tried. As long as we're talking about absolutely nothing. I tried. Someone should tell me. I tried out.
I feel like we're in detention. Like
I
we
tried
covered
out a
all the
new-
new questions with Connor.
He's not even done rolling the blanket. I tried out
This is
a
like
new
the host
salad
chat.
spot today. New salad spot.
I'm
Uber Eats.
lost. I'm so
What do you
lost.
think these
I'm
kids
listening.
want to know? Kids, because they're tuning in, they want to
Eating
hear
ass,
about
that's
Connor.
it. That's
They
the
don't want
whole
to hear
thing.
about eating ass.
I'm gonna go look at.
When's your
how long
birthday,
this
Connor?
is.
September 18th.
September 18th.
Send
You're a
me
Libra.
presents.
You're a Libra.
7 days after
Virgo.
September 11th.
Virgo.
94. Born in 94.
What year were you born?
94.
Oh,
I graduated.
I'm gonna go look at the. Make sure.
I graduated. I got my master's degree in 1994.
You didn't get a master's.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh
A minute
god.
44, an hour 44.
Yeah.
Let me get a
We have a
Snapchat.
2-hour podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's lit.
It's
It
lit.
doesn't matter. It's for
It
the
is lit.
hardcore.
Fuck it, you know. It's fucking,
Hey, I have girls coming.
I seen a kid.
Hey, if you watch the podcast to this long,
Or send
hit
me a
up
Uber.
Connor and me with the hashtag I watched
dude, I
to
got a
this
girl, I
long.
got a girl coming here too. She's a hot ass
Hey,
nice girl.
can I just say, I seen a kid say, he goes, I don't like to watch the podcast when they're like 40 minutes long because then I know that they aren't that good. If they're like, if they're near 2 hours, then I know they're good. And he's fucking right.
you go.
Because the really good ones are always the really long ones because we just
Roseman.
start going.
Blabbling back and forth.
45 minutes is when they
With
don't
no
talk that
girls
much.
in their ass or their titties out here either. Fucking-
Yeah,
Man,
40-minute
come here,
podcast
come here.
goes like this. Hold on, ask me a question.
So what are your songs about?
Live.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I know fucking hood shit.
Life.
Just
I like
don't
doing
know,
I like
grow up
doing
in the
hood
hood,
rat
you
things
know?
with my friends.
Now you guys sound racist.
Yeah, come
Fuck.
on, guys. Come on.
No, I like doing hood rat things with my friends.
I love all
I do that shit.
Yeah, that's all we do is do
Yeah,
hood rat
we
shit
do
with
hood
each
rat
other.
shit.
All we really do is hood rat shit.
Roseman.
Hood rich.
You ran
Well,
up on us on
I
the
admire
spot,
you guys
too.
coming up in BMX. I think it's cool
Thank you.
that you're doing something you actually kind of getting paid for doing something you like
Not
getting
really.
paid.
It honestly like doesn't even matter out here and like coming out here to California, like being out here, like ever since I was a kid and so many years going through being in Michigan, stuck in Michigan, and then coming out to like the epicenter of BMX is like the craziest thing. Getting paid or not, like when I was out here on vacation was like the best.
Would you ever have
so
done
far.
it without the internet?
high key. I would rather be.
Well, he was friends with Mikey, so
Maybe
that was
not.
his, that was his
Maybe.
in. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
Mikey got me in.
Probably a lot of
'cause he
kids
knew
watching
everyone
this.
Mikey
else.
got put on. Because
Mikey got put on.
But
and
probably a lot of
Mikey
kids
put in
watching
the
this
work.
thinking like, oh, how could I go to the OSS house and stay with them for 2 months?
How come you're not vlogging?
Huh?
He actually
vlogging?
started
Sucks,
making
bro.
videos.
We're about to.
just got a
Alfredo,
camera. He needs a
Alfredo,
fisheye.
the fisheye lens is on the way, and we are gonna attach it to a camera. And we're gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna maybe get into it. I
Put
don't know.
some videos
You know
up.
what I can say?
I'm gonna put videos
Is
up,
that
though, yes.
I noticed very quickly the kids really took to him.
Yeah.
They seem to really like him as soon as he started Connor on Instagram. He got a lot of followers. Like
Yeah, he's good.
Fast.
he went from nothing to 20K real fast.
Because he's fucking good on his
And
bike.
also, I film all his riding videos, and so you know that they're fire.
Yeah,
because
they are
I'm like
fire.
the best Instagram filmer. You know,
Yeah.
shout out your boy. You know, like
The
shout
Mike
out- that's good,
Manzorio,
you know?
the iPhone.
He also always smells really good, no homo. So you could, if you ever, when you watch his videos, just know that he always smells.
Yeah, and
Smell.
his cum tastes like fucking Red Bull.
Let me smell. Yeah.
I don't drink Red Bull or
No,
Oh,
Adam would know what Connor's cup tastes like.
no, I wouldn't.
Fecal
But,
syndrome.
no, but in the Brian Gosling interview, shout out to him again. He like one of the girls said something about squirt or cum, one or the other, tasting like Red Bull, and I was
Squirt.
like, "You're telling me it made because squirt is like almost all urine apparently."
Yeah.
Well, it has to be something, right? So even
Catfish is
all right,
mortified.
you
now.
know in porns.
Wait a
when-
minute.
when
Wait
they're-
a minute.
when
That,
they're-
you're telling me I've been drinking
No.
piss for the last fucking. How long
Right.
have we been dating?
You know how they're jamming out. You know how they're jamming out, and they're actually just pissing, but they're like rubbing their clit so it sprays everywhere, so it looks like
You are.
okay. That is them literally pissing.
I disagree.
But girls who are like, oh, I squirt, that is like a reaction, just like orgasming, but.
Orgasm.
When they actually analyze what is in squirt, I'm told it's 90% urine, but then it has like another
disagree with
ingredient
that-
in it that I
with
don't
that
know what it
study.
is. What the fuck are you talking about?
Tabasco. The other ingredient, Tabasco.
I feel like there's two. I feel like there's squirting, and then there's female orgasmic incontinence, which is when you pee when you orgasm. And I feel like squirt is actually female ejaculate, and it's mostly just like sweat glands or something coming out. I don't think it's mostly urine.
Sweat glands, it's like a tank. It's like a fucking. You can fill up one of these things with it.
You never squirted sweat out your armpit?
Because all right,
Ryan Gosling fills up Pyrex cups, bro.
it sounded very logical to me just because of the fact
I
that
heard. I know the article you're talking about.
the
Remember
sheer-
that whole thing?
I didn't even read it.
when it went viral.
Aaron told me, but to me, like the sheer quantity indicates that it has to,
To me,
be
it feels
something
like one of those
that would
like
have been
it's-
identified.
I don't.
There's no way your
agree.
body has a separate squirt tank, or that women's bodies have a
No,
squirt
because
tank.
some do. Because some do.
Yeah, but I think it's urine.
No.
Connor, would you rather every time somebody says your name you fart, or every time you have an orgasm you shit yourself?
How bad is the fart?
You can hear it and smell it.
I'll do the fart. I do the fart because I do it.
Connor,
do
would
it.
you rather? Would you rather?
Shitting and coming would suck.
Would you rather catapult a baby or catch a baby that's been catapulted?
The baby's gonna die. A baby can survive.
Well,
Catapulted
okay.
from where?
Either are you going to send your baby to the death or let it splatter on?
From Oregon to Saskatchewan.
We're talking about catapult, man. Couple hundred knots.
Would you rather?
100 yards.
Would you rather kill one person or 10,000 penguins?
You better say penguins, you fucking psycho.
I don't even know if there is 10,000 penguins left.
Brian,
So
I ain't
That's so
I ain't
ignorant.
killing no
Catfish smoked
penguins.
weed with a bunch of
You
penguins.
killing a
Would you
person?
rather?
I'm not
would you-
killing no penguins. I love penguins.
I'll kill that baby girl.
Would you rather?
love
Would you
penguins.
rather fight? Would you rather fight one mouse-sized horse or 100 horse-sized mice?
You got to go with a 100 horse sized mice. That's
one
not even a good
mouse-sized horse, duh. You can step on it.
A horse size.
question. Oh wait, you said it the wrong way. Catfish.
I couldn't tell where it landed.
A mouse. it's a mouse-sized horse. So imagine a horse.
I wanted to hit you in the head, but I thought it hit the
I know.
table.
Horse sized
That's
mouse.
No,
Thousand.
You said one. Oh wait,
100
horse-sized mice.
horse sized.
Or mice-sized horse. What? I don't know.
I don't know where
No,
this is
catfish
going.
said it wrong.
Stop this.
Let me ask you this: you fuck one guy, you
I killed
get
that.
$10 million. $10 million.
Done.
Fuck one dude.
Wait, what?
Nobody ever sees it. It's just you. But you're sober, stone cold sober. $10 million. You gotta fuck Brad Pitt.
Would you rather fuck your dad in your mom's body or your mom in your dad's body? You know what I'm saying? Like the Freaky Friday, the trap. Like, okay, listen to me.
I'm
You got
not
your
even-
mom, your
Stop.
dad.
Everybody hates
They're watching
bad
this.
roast
This is the worst.
Everybody hates
Knock
us.
it off, buddy.
When you are doing the would you rather, you have to boo the man off stage who starts doing the like your mom versus your dad. You got to boo him off stage. Boo! You got to get the cane.
Does that
drag
mean
him
this is
off.
our cue?
I think we should end this, even though the blood's not technically done.
It's like pretty much done. It's like a
Everybody in
It's
the club.
covered in cat hair.
Shout out to everybody who watched this whole thing. If you actually watched 2 hours of a podcast with a BMX dude that you might not even know,
You got to hear Roseman talk about incest.
yeah,
If you get made this far and you follow me on Instagram, I will leave you a funny comment about dog fucking cat.
Follow Catfish on Instagram for pseudoscience about how the world is flat.
pseudoscience.
Search the flat Earth.
Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
follow me on Instagram too at Brandon Beacon.
No Jumper.
Yeah, and Connor because
the
Connor's cool.
greatest podcast in the world.
Connor, I just want to say congratulations for getting a no jumper. This is
Yeah,
it's a
thanks for
big
being
thing.
on here, Connor.
You kill it.
Breaking
You see,
moment.
It's
real
been
talk.
crazy.
You fucking kill it on
You
your
didn't
bike.
even have to wear
Thank you.
Supreme, and you
Keep
got a no
doing-
jumper.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Can you play me out when I have my last comments?
Yes. Keep doing it. You fucking man. You want to give me a last shout out?
That's been no jumper. Thank you and good night. It still makes me laugh every single time. We got this. Where do we get this, babe?
Nickel arcade.
Nickel. We have an arcade by our house. It's called Nickel.
152.
Let's go home so I can hang out with Toad.
153.
Trying to go to threesomes my first time.
Threesomes.
Hey, fuck you.
We're going
Fuck
back
you.
to our house. We're gonna have an orgy,
She
babe.
DM'd me.
Babe, we're gonna have an orgy.
Yeah, me too.
DM me. Hey, let's get these photos.
Sick.